Morning, good morning. When y'all come in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And let me know if y'all can hear me. We're going to talk about it this morning. I've been going live for like 3, 4 days and ain't been able to because of work. But here I am. It's a lot going on. We got to catch up on this MALONE sister stuff. So y'all tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Once again, when y'all get in, let me know if y'all can hear me. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Police lights at Serene House this morning. I forgot to change that in my thing. I think I put everybody's name in the description except for Serene, y'all. And if I did, don't charge it to my heart. Come on, y'all, join the live. Hey, baby girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, so I'm going to go ahead and start off. I know everybody been seeing what's been going on with Chrisean and her sisters for the last few days. Chrisean still haven't went and picked Junior up from Terene house. Terene did tell Chrisean she has to come pick her up. Her at one point she said her and Marsh, but I'm pretty sure she just don't care as long as it's at least her coming to pick Junior up. But there were police lights at Terene's house this morning. She posted police lights outside of her house. I have a video already posted of her post and Chasity post. Chasity had posted a little bit before Terene. So I had been looking for Terene and somebody to post, but Terene hadn't really been posting since Chrisean had came back and responded last time. But Chasity had posted free Tessa, and I was like, free Tessa? So I had been looking all morning, then finally Terene posted police lights at her house. Last I heard about Tessa being involved with anything, Chrisean was asking Tessa to go get Junior. I just seen in a comment not too long ago before I jumped on this live, and someone was basically saying like maybe Terene put Tessa in jail, and Terene responded saying that she had it wrong. So I'm not really sure if Chrisean sent somebody else and Tessa and Terene got into it with one of her with somebody else, or really what exactly happened while Tessa in jail. But Tessa is definitely in jail. Chastity and Terene has uh, confirmed that pretty much. Chrisean still running around with Bino like a chicken with her head cut off. Somebody just searching for love so bad. She ain't went and got a child. Terene been waiting on her. My biggest issue, we're gonna have to talk about it. Y'all gonna have to respond. Let me know what y'all thinking or whatever. But I see a lot of people saying that they feel like her family just after her money, after her money, after her money. Everybody see that when that girl doing good, she really don't fuck with her family like that. She went back around them because she needed a babysitter, somebody that she could trust, that somebody wasn't gonna put her business out about the baby and all that stuff. So when she started doing good, she started acting funny again. My thing is this. Her sister was already paying her own bills before she got Junior. She had 5 kids on her own. So now she done picked up somebody else's child that's not in school, that don't have a daycare voucher and stuff. I ain't even gonna say voucher. Don't go to daycare. Don't do this and don't do that. That why she might have a break from her own kids. She's not getting that break for Junior. And also, we all know and we can see that Junior has some other special needs that need to be taken care of. So with that being said, why wouldn't you want to compensate your sister nice? I was doing some research last night and I looked up how much celebrities pay for their nannies. Yeah, Chrisean ain't coming nowhere near that. And some of them are their cousins. Cardi B paid her cousin $3,000. I think she said a week, $3,000 a week or more. So I don't know. People say, "Oh, pet family don't supposed to charge." I mean, honest to God, truth. I had 3 kids. My baby sister had 2 kids when the kids was growing up. She had 3 now, and my older sister got 1. We paid our mom to watch our kids while we worked because my mom didn't work. I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, it would be nice for your mama to keep your kids for you for free. But at the end of the day, we all knew that our mama didn't have no other income anyway. So therefore, is she not going to be able to go out and make her a couple dollars? However, she need to make her a couple dollars or whatever. If we taking up that time by her watching our kids, why not compensate? You know what I'm saying? When we don't have it, it's not a big issue. But why not compensate? That girl had that baby, and then he's not walking or anything, so she got to carry him around everywhere she go. We don't know what all she got going on. She been having to go to therapy and shit. Excuse my language. But she been having to go to therapy and stuff like that for her own hand. So when she got to do things, I'm guessing that she probably have to get a babysitter. So if she got to compensate her babysitter from when she got to do things where she can't take the baby. All in all, Blueface told us this way before when she got pregnant, when she was talking about keeping the baby, this and that and the other. He said, who gonna watch the baby? Who gonna watch the baby? Chrisean really thought she was gonna be able to go out here in the world, drag the baby along, because she sees some celebrities taking their kids with them, this and that and the other. They have nannies that they pay for that's able to give their kids the time and attention and make sure they have everything they need while they're traveling with their kids. If you don't have the money to do that, you can't do that. You can't just have your baby in smoke shops and stuff like that with you, and he's not walking, he's not talking. And if he is, y'all not showing the world that. I hope my comments on, because I don't see anybody comment. I see a few people on here, but I don't see any comments. This is my first time going live. So I just hope everything's on the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. Somebody said, hey, if y'all can comment, just let me know. Somebody comment down, let me know if you can comment. But back to what I was saying. Blueface already let it be known that he knew this was what she was going to try to do. She kind of figured how things would go. We all was kind of looking at Blueface crazy because the simple fact of how we heard him talk to her, the fact that he put his hands on her. I was one of those people. That's why I started liking it, and I kind of connected with Chrisean a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Being young, being in love, and being in a toxic relationship. But the thing is at some point you're going to have to grow up, especially when you have a baby, and especially when you have a baby with special needs. Don't forget, y'all, come in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please someone comment. Let me know if y'all can comment, because I'm not seeing any comments coming up. I'm doing a lot of talking. I talk kind of fast. I'm not sure if y'all want me to slow down, if I need to restart the video. But I'm trying to have this conversation. And I'm not sure if I set everything up right before I started the live. So if y'all can comment, somebody comment and say y'all can comment. Okay, thank you, baby. They are saying that's Chrisean Rock's sister that is in Baltimore now up under her sister custody. Chrisean Jesus Porter is not disabled. Now, I'm not saying what's wrong with him. I don't know, but something is wrong. I mean, y'all got to open your eyes up and see. He's not walking. He is not talking. The daughter of Tarene's daughter, Destiny, in her long post after Chrisean tried to implicate that Tarene had something to do with Mookie 60 years, she put in that post, she said, my mama take care of your son even without fully knowing all his needs, without fully knowing how to take care of him. They don't try to get his social security number, stuff like that, to take him to the doctors. Da-da-da-da-da. That's why I said she got to take the baby everywhere she go. It ain't no getting them in daycare voucher. They can't do too much, so they don't even have his social security number. And they have him for weeks and months at a time. So for you to say He's not disabled. I don't know the extent of what he has going on. I'm not going to put that on her. I haven't seen the medical records, but Ray Charles can see. Unfortunately, there is something wrong with Chrisean Jesus. And when people keep saying things like that and not holding her accountable, that's why we continuously see Chrisean doing the things she do. Even with after they posted up and everybody act like they didn't hear that part when Tareen was saying how Chrisean came in the house, snuck in the house, kissed her baby, left his bag and ran out. And Chasity said that the boyfriend was like, Bino was like, oh, telling the driver, go, 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 go. She's running from her child. And no one said anything about it. Oh, she got to go make her money. She got to go make her money. She got to go make her money. She already paid up, making all these excuses for her. That's why I think why she doing them things that she do. That's why she still, like, it's saying that she got 4.5 million followers on Instagram. But I guarantee you, probably like 3 million of them was paid for. Because ain't that, I refuse to believe it's that many people in the world that really believe the stuff that she says sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. I have 3 kids. I have 4 nieces. I have buku of cousins that done went through those ages. My oldest one is 19 now. When I say these kids been walking and talking and doing all this since the age of 1, you start saying, like, come on, y'all. I'm not bashing Junior. This is not I'm not bashing Chrisean. I want to see her do good. I want to see her do good for Junior's sake. But even Tareen was saying on the live that Chrisean was recording, because she was on her little screaming thing, that she wasn't making Junior's birthday a priority. She doesn't make him a priority. And the sooner as y'all as fans tap to her butt about that, it's going to be the better for Junior and for her. Because y'all making her go down like she's not looking good. She's not looking good as a mother. She's just really not looking good as a mother. And that, like, I was really wanting to see her do better. Be for real. For like Carlissa said, and y'all hate to hear Carlissa speak. Wrong messenger, whatever. She's a mama. She's the grandma of the baby, so it's never the wrong messenger. No matter how much they don't like it, woo. People say things. Blueface and other people don't say way more worse things about her child that she still deal with these people than Carlissa did. But y'all want to hold Carlissa to, I don't know. So anyway, Carlissa, I don't even remember where I was going with that. Anyway, Carlissa even was talking about how, I don't remember where I was going, but anyway, yeah, something is going on. Something is going on with a child. I don't know what, but all I know is I have a guy. I ain't gonna say who. I know people that's close to me that have children with different type of special needs. These kids have therapy multiple times a day. These kids is under like this started when these kids were young. That gives them a better chance. So the quicker that she stopped trying to not make herself look bad, trying to save her reputation when we all already can see what's going on with her child, the quicker she go ahead and start getting him in therapy, so it'll be better for him and for her. They could have already been working on things to make sure he walked at a certain time and stuff. Physical therapy, he needs speech therapy. It's a lot of things that this child needs, and Tareen them can't even give her that help. Oh yeah, that's where I was going with it. Her niece had said that she won't give her they won't give them the information or whatever before she can get him to the doctor and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point she got to be more responsible for her child. She run around here at football games and talk about how she going viral. The whole money situation stuff got even worse when this girl could sit up there. Did y'all not notice that the day of her son's party, she was literally on live telling her sister that take care of her child full time to send her the exact dollar amount for something that's going on with her child that she's going out her way to go get, not Chrisean going to get, her sister's going to get for her, Chrisean's child, for his birthday party. She wants the exact dollar amount once she gets to the register. But the next day, she on live in a black truck with Bino popping it off after he goes and messily shows her the messages or whatever, the post from his baby mama, and she gonna go for, y'all broke this, y'all broke that. I made this how much money, 100,000. I made 100 million just last month, and woo woo. Let's go band for band. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no money. Well, let's go band for band, band for band. But you telling the person that's taking care of your child with a special needs to send you the exact dollar amount for his birthday party because you got to watch your budget. Come on now. I ain't getting enough comments. Come on, y'all. Come on, tap in. People coming and going. I know I'm talking kind of fast. I guess if y'all talk back to me, I could slow down because I just got a lot on my mind. I got a lot to say about everything that's going on. Tareen has been doing good from what I can see. Only thing that I ain't been liking too much, and it's not her fault because she's just trying to protect her little sister. About Tareen is wasn't even being honest with us about Chris Junior's situation. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really her place to tell it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she was doing what she thought was best and letting his mother tell us, or whenever the stuff hit the fan, the stuff will hit the fan. But I feel like, a lot of people looking at her like, oh, now on D-Day, you want to say this and say that on Mad Day, on Mad Day, on Mad Day. But at the end of the day, she got a right to be mad. Ain't nobody else carrying that baby around but her. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Y'all got to think about it. Since Junior been in this world, like I said, even what Carlissa was saying, since Junior been, oh, that's what I was saying. Carlissa was saying how for Junior to be born to millionaire parents, to been born to millionaire, quotation marks, millionaire parents, he's never had his own nursery room stably. Like, he had a room when they were staying at Blueface house. And Chrisean took, ever since then, he ain't been stable. When she got her own house, he still didn't even have his own room. She had all the people living with her in her room. She still didn't even have a bed. They were sleeping on blow-up mattresses and shit. Like, come on now, y'all. Come on. Hold this girl to the fire. Like, she gonna have to get it together. I just pray that things don't go too left with the sisters. I was liking the reconciliation with Tasiki. I feel like Tasiki deserved her public apology. I feel like we all know when Chrisean back against the wall, she'll say anything to keep her name in the limelight. Just like her niece said, she uses her child as a pawn. She does. That's why she won't say what's going on with Junior. She keep posting Junior. People say, oh, why don't you just keep the baby off the line? Why don't you just keep your baby off the internet? Do y'all not remember when this girl done told you she don't care what y'all think she gonna do, what she want to do? She tired of y'all telling her what to do. You know what I'm saying? And her fans still always try to tell her the positive stuff. Sometimes y'all try to tell her some good stuff. She don't listen to y'all. And when she don't listen to y'all just go with what she do. You know what I'm saying? And that's bull crap too. But she wanted, the baby ain't never even had his own room. You know what I'm saying? Like, she won't give the baby no sense of stability since he's been born. We got to think about it. When Blueface came, when he was claiming him that time, when he was a baby, he came and got him in the middle of the night. Chrisean had babysitters for him then. Marsha and Jay. While she was running up on another nigga, getting this other nigga name tatted all on her and doing this and that and the other one. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's a cycle. With, like, when she do have them herself, when she want to be outside, you know what I'm saying? She got him with him, but she got him with him in places that he shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what I posted this, or I commented it up on, I think her sister, might have been her brother Terrence's post, and I was saying it to read one of the other people who had commented or whatever. But basically, the way Chrisean trying to go back by get her name back out here is wrong. First of all, she went too strong, trying to come out like she was this too holy, 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 when she knew she wasn't finished with circle and stuff yet. So when she done put that in the midst, and it was like, now she on the fence, now it's all the way, like she all the way back over here, and she a blood now. Yeah, she's counseling Christian shows at churches to go to the clubs and run around getting drunk and getting high. That's not a good look on her. what she should have done, what she should have done from the beginning, what she should have done from the beginning was what she should have done from the beginning is come back out, and when she was going with Christ and going to church and stuff, then start showing us things that she's doing with her son. We would love you showing us him anyway. You showing pictures, you showing videos of him anyway. So I feel like she would have got more positive feedback from more than just the rock tards if she was doing stuff with Junior. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be, you can record the doctors and stuff, but you can show why he in therapy or show you talking to him, not all that stuff, but saying words, trying to teach him how to talk, trying to teach him how to walk, trying to teach him how to potty train. Y'all, his tummy time when he's trying to learn how to crawl and stuff. Like, everybody would have been seeing all this, and it would have been something positive. And then, so when people were saying, oh, your child ain't doing this or your child ain't doing that, they wasn't even being able to say nothing about your child. You feel what I'm saying? Because there you go. We see that you're doing stuff with your child, but when you're just keep on dropping your child off on this person, that person, every time we see them, you're holding them. You got them in a thing. You're not talking to them in words. You're not. It's not. You don't like. It doesn't look good. And hey, Chanel Brown, how you doing? But it just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in here and smash the like button. It doesn't look good, and no one just judges a child or a child with special needs because that child didn't ask for it, whether it was chromosomal, genetically, something that happened genetically, or something that the parents did. You know what I'm saying? People don't just never come for the child. So I hate this narrative also that the Rocktards have, that they always want to blame people or say that people are coming for Junior or talking about Junior. No one is talking about Junior. Everybody's talking about his mama, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is talking about his mama. Uh, Everybody want to see Junior do good. Most of us that had something to say watch him being born all the way up until, we didn't see him coming all the way out, but all the way up until we seen him come into this world. So that's our little internet nephew for real. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, hell, I have a homegirl. Me and her used to joke about Chrisean being our little sister. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some stuff that she was going through in her relationship with Blueface, pre the baby, it was just stuff that she was going through and certain things she was saying, and it kind of made me feel sorry for her. But now, like, looking at it, like, shoot. And like, I already know too, because like, even in my past relationship and the things that I was going through, I had to go back and look at what part I played in it. You know what I'm saying? When you take accountability of what part you played and stuff, that's how you know that you're on, and you're maturing and stuff. Because even though I was in I was in an abusive relationship at one point, or this and that and the other one, and my ex-husband or my kid's father or whatever used to call me out my name, did some similar stuff, how Blueface used to act up sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I know what part I played in it now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's easier for us to find those parts what Chrisean played in it from the outside looking in than her. And she just gonna have to figure that out. It's never okay for a man to put their hands on a woman, so don't nobody ever think that's what I'm saying, because it's not. But at the same time, I can see her toxicity in a situation that kept it toxic as well. And it just wish like everybody was rooting to want them. Even now, people thinking, oh, they should get back together, or they gonna get back together when Blue get out. I don't think they should. It won't be good for nobody. No. I mean, no. They're gonna end up killing each other, or somebody gonna end up back, or both of them gonna end up back in jail or prison, and that's not good for nobody, not Junior, not nobody. But that's what else I want to talk about. So who we here thinks that when Blueface get out, some stuff gonna ramble and shake? Because I will say this too. The older that Chrisean Jr. get, the more and more he's starting to look like Ronnie. I know some of y'all gonna hate I say that. It is what it is. That boy look like Ronnie. Anywho. So when Blueface get out, And he's seeing all this stuff going on with Chrisean, the caretakers, how she running the streets, how she doing this and doing that, and they taking care of their son. And he goes to the court to get custody of their son, and then he gonna have the son. Is it now? Or when he goes to try to get the person, or whatever, however the way he make his move to make sure Junior is in a safe environment, is that when she gonna come out and tell us that Ronnie really the daddy? Somebody hear me? Come on, y'all. Get them lights up. Is that when they gonna come out and tell us that Ronnie really the daddy? Because she want to keep bragging and bragging and bragging and bragging about how she changed his name on the birth certificate, do. So Blueface didn't sign no birth certificate. I don't think Blueface name on the birth certificate, but if she really changed his last name to Porter, that gives Blueface even more of a grip hold of how he can go through this speedily, and he's a celebrity with money, so go through this speedily to make sure he get Chrisean Jr. So is Blueface gonna get Chrisean Jr. and that would be great to see Clark Russell with Jr. also with the other grandkids, because I believe that's where he need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say that's what he need. I ain't gonna say he don't need to be with his mama. I'm not saying Tareen until Tareen them is not doing a good job with him. That's not what I'm saying at all. I don't feel like you gotta have money to take care of a child or make sure they're loved and they're taken care of real well. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the way Chrisean going about it and the way she's messing up relationships and stuff, it's just probably not good for her to have him in his care right now. Because we all know, even if some of y'all rock stars don't want to admit to it, we all know Chrisean didn't even want Chrisean Jesus. Come on. Come on now. Somebody, give me an amen. Give me some hearts in there. We all know, let me repeat that. We all know Chrisean didn't even want the baby. That was the whole thing with the whole why everybody kept saying, oh, Tasiki put her hands on her and this and that and the other one. Chrisean, Tasiki put her hands on her and this, that, and the other one. While she was at her house. So, is because that day when she was talking about getting an abortion and she was drinking and all this and the other one. Y'all, my mama keep on calling me, and I forgot I was supposed to take her somewhere. And I don't have my car because my daughter is at school, and this is not good. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. And I know lots of people go, you have to remember that she put a spell on Blueface. Oh, yeah, they was saying she put a spell on Blueface, and that make a lot of sense. I'm sorry, y'all. My mama called. She had an appointment this morning. I really forgot. My older daughter is in college. She had class this morning. I let her take my car because her car is out of commission right now, and I forgot about my mama's appointment, so I feel bad right now. So okay, but yeah. I forgot they said that she put a spell on Blueface, which makes a lot of sense. Remind me where I was at, Chanel. I'm sorry, my mama was calling me and that threw me off real bad. Um, I was saying, oh yeah, about her, about the baby being over there with Carlissa now. Uh, but I really feel like that she don't even understand. Chrisean don't even understand how much stuff that she's scrambling up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't even thinking about what's gonna happen next or what could happen next. The fact that she don't have a place or lease with her name and her child name on it, basically, you know what I'm saying? She's homeless. Not saying she don't have no place to go, but does she have a house or apartment or a condo or anything with her name and Junior name on the lease? Um, all that's going to play a part when everything start getting involved, because this is getting really serious. The police was at Tareen's house this morning, y'all. The police was at Tareen's house this morning, and she had a message for Chrisean saying, I told you to come get your child. It's been 2 days. Come get your child and to pray for Tessa. So once again, I don't know. From what I got from one of her comments and somebody else's on a post this morning, it don't seem like she had nothing to do with Tessa being arrested, Serene. Because somebody kind of insinuated all that, and she said that the person was dead wrong. So she don't. I don't know if Chrisean said somebody else, and the two of them got into it with somebody. I'm not sure, but I know Chrisean still ain't went and got that baby. The caregiver that's been caregiving for him for the most part since she's been in all the stuff that she's been in, she has fallen out with. And the shit is about to hit the fan. It's getting closer and closer to time for Blueface to get out. It's September already. And, like, she's running around here with this Beano dude. She's running around here. Like, y'all, who penny pinches that brags about making $100,000 in less than a month, making all this money on Snapchat, all this money on all these contracts, who penny pictures for that child's second birthday party, the first one that she was able to go to because she was locked up on the first one. Who penny pictures for that child birthday party, telling the person that's taking care of their child to send us that dollar amount, but the next day going into it with their new booze, baby mama, and saying, let's go band for band. Because they broke. Like, this is where her mind at. You know what I'm saying? And like that girl said, let's go baby for baby is what her comeback was. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, girl, you're not even taking care of your child. All Chrisean care about the money. Oh, yeah, that's where I was at. The fact that Chrisean didn't want Junior. That's where I was at. Okay, it came back to me. Chrisean's being signed with this new guy more than she sees. So she does. Girl, the fact that, she had got so much backlash that she had to go back and change the post from the baby's birthday post and had to take all the pictures of Beano out. Go check it out. She took all the pictures and videos of Beano, took all the pictures of Beano out of the baby's post, because why you got more pictures of you and the dude than you do with just you and your child on his birthday? Only picture she had was old stuff. The ones from the actual birthday party was mostly with him. Every time you see him, she's sticking her tongue down his throat. She missing him. She loving him. Like somebody pointed out last night. Like, how many times have we seen her call Junior and call and say, Mommy loves you. I'm on her way. I'm missing you. I'm thinking about you. No. It's out. But when she ain't around that boy, she doing it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing that with her baby. She didn't want the baby. You don't remember, y'all don't remember Tasiki talking about how she was trying to get another bottle on Crazy in Love, and she said it don't matter because she about to abort the baby anyway. And her mama saying she don't want her to abort the baby. They don't believe in abortion, but she said she don't care. She don't aborted 3 of them. He don't want the baby. She don't want to be pregnant no more. She was doing what she wanted to do. That's why Junior in the condition that he's in, because she didn't really want Junior. It came down to it. It was too late for her to abort the baby, so she kept the baby. And we all seen that. And even after that, she was still doing what she wanted to do. She still smoked when she wanted to. She still drank when she wanted to. And y'all want to know why? Just like Carissa said, these 304s, these 304s telling her, yeah, my mama, my baby mama cousin, sister cousin, little brother, sister, mama, smoked and drank when she was pregnant with them, and they all good. I seen a lot of people saying that. I know a couple people who puffed on a couple blunts, you know what I'm saying, when they was pregnant. Their kids, most of them, their kids are real quiet, you know what I'm saying, but they walked and talked and all that stuff on time, but they real preserved. But I don't know about all that drinking and smoking the entire pregnancy and just, no, none of that. And I never told anybody that, yeah, go ahead and smoke while you're pregnant, because I didn't. So I wouldn't dare tell nobody to do something that I wouldn't do. But yeah, like, some stuff is about to go down. Blueface about to get out. Chrisean scared to go get the baby. Did y'all hear her? saying, "Do y'all think I'm gonna go to my sister's house for her to beat me up?" You talking all this type of stuff like you scared of your sister. You want to say that she had something to do with Mookie getting 60 years, so she's scared she gonna try to put you in jail. But you left your baby there. But my baby good though. There ain't nothing going. My baby safe. Like you literally went to your sister's house, snuck in your sister's house, kid, snuck in your sister's house, dropped his bag off. When your nephew told Tareen that you was there, he was like, "Mommy, mommy," and she came down and she was like, "What?" She said, "Auntie Chrisean here," because she done shushed him. Said, "Auntie Chrisean here." You kissed the baby, ran out the house. If y'all had heard that, this is what Tareen said. Chrisean snuck in the house. Her son was downstairs. She took like put her finger to her lips to tell her son like don't say nothing about her being there. He called for his mama. Chrisean kissed the baby, ran out the house. Chasity then called, was like, "What's going on?" She all what's going on? What's going on? Sean running down the alley. What did you do? Are you chasing her or something? What's going on? She was like, "Nah, I ain't even see her. By the time I came downstairs, she was gone." She was like, she hopped in the truck, and her boyfriend, Bambino, was like telling the truck driver to go, 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 go. How the heck you running from your child? For real. How you running from your child? Yeah, she lies like a rug. Hey, Sister Soldier, how you doing, sis? Y'all get in here. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel. She lost. That's what I was telling him. Like honest to God, like I used to like Chrisean a little bit. That's how I ended up being so knowing who the family members is and stuff like that. And then it started coming with all these lies. Like I know Pisces in real life, and a lot of them, like not all Pisces, y'all don't hope. You know what I'm saying? But some of them they lie real bad, like real bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's the type of lies she be putting out on people. She put out dangerous lies, like this whole running situation, like it the baby situation, to Siki situation, Tareen situation, Mookie situation. She putting the situation with Mookie on Tareen when Chasity already done put it on her. Now Chasity all buddy buddy with her, which I don't. They sisters. They all supposed to have each other back, true indeed. But for Chasity to sit back while she's saying, "Oh, Tareen, the reason why Mookie got 60 years," when you already said when you was mad at Chrisean when she was talking about your child that she had something to do with Mookie getting that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Mookie got the time. I ain't up there. I don't know for real. I just know what they been saying. And what they said was Chrisean had something to do with that stuff. Her and Blueface. That's what was going on at first. Now she putting it on Tareen. You know what I'm saying? I heard a couple of people saying China always said Tareen this, that, and the other one. The thing about China is I don't believe that everything China say is false, and that's about what I am. I don't think everything China say is false, but I think China do be putting on a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for her to get some attention because they kind of left her out. She's been mad since the crazy in love thing, is what I heard with her. So I don't know. I take everything China say with a grain of salt. Yeah. I take everything she said with a grain of salt. So if y'all just joining in, y'all let me know what y'all think. What y'all think is gonna happen? I'm talking about how the police was at Tareen house this morning. Tessa's in jail. Chastity made a post saying free Tessa. Then Tareen made a post on Instagram saying praying for Tessa with the police lights outside of her house, and also told Chrisean don't send nobody else to her house. And it's been 2 days. She still ain't came and got her baby. Why she ain't got a baby? Uh, y'all heard already. Chrisean said she was gonna call the police when she go to Tareen's house because she don't want to get beat up by Tareen. But she popping all this shit, talking all this stuff about Tareen, saying Tareen had something to do with Mookie death. All this, that she trying to store her out of money. She sending her all this and money. Let's talk about the money situation too. She's talking about her sending her all that money, but I screenshotted it. Some other people screenshotted it already. Those numbers is not matching the numbers Chrisean said. Let's talk about it. And also, she's taking care of your disabled son. I'm not going to say disabled because I don't know if he's disabled. Special needs. She's taking care of your son that has special needs because I don't know what his special needs is, but I know he has some special needs. So I'm going to just say it like that. She's taking care of him full time. Had him full time while you was in jail. She the one did his first birthday party. You know what I'm saying? His Christmas, it was there with the mother's. You know what I'm saying? Like Easter, all this when you wasn't there, when you was locked up or whatever. So she's doing all this, and you wanna say like she's extorting you when you showing the receipts. I seen some $60 transactions. I seen some $100, 200, just like she said when it came out. Serene said her receipts was gonna cover her. Like she said, she's never sent her 40 pounds or a certain amount of money, all big money at one time. She said her a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, and who knows what she needs the money for. If they don't have like his medical cards or this, that, and the other. Maybe sometimes when they have to take him to the doctor, she got to pay out of pocket, or he has special medical. Who knows what the heck all they're using it for? But she not only does she need to be paid for her services, but she do need to be compensated for her time as well. Mookie had a gun and he was trying to kill someone. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that Mookie charge was attempted murder, but that's not what I'm saying. So if his charge is attempted murder, what it had to do with Serene? So I'm guessing you trying to say it might not have nothing to do with Chrisean, but what does it have to do with Serene as well? Like, I don't know if it has something to do with either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Or who did he try to kill? Who was attempted murder? Was it behind? Was it one of Serene's exes or something like that? Like I said, when it first came out, though, they said Chrisean and Blueface was behind it. Come on, y'all, let's get the lights up. They said it was Chrisean and Blueface behind it. And now Chrisean trying to say it was Serene. But yeah, that's sad. 60 years is a lot. I've been seeing them post, his son a lot. I follow his baby mama, and I hate that for him. I also hate that Chrisean had stole his song. Let's talk about it. But yeah, but I like the original version, both parts of his song. But back to what I was saying. I just read that comment and got me thrown off. But what do y'all think when Blueface get out with all this going on with the sisters, with her getting into it with the sister that's taking care of the child, and her saying stuff about money situation, bringing all this stuff up, trying to put negative light on her. You know what I'm saying? Her fans is going after her at this point, after her sister at this point. Do y'all think Blueface is gonna try to get Junior when he get out? Do y'all think when Blueface tried to go get Junior, is it gonna come out that Junior is really Ronnie's because she don't want Blueface to have him? Because I mean, I wasn't in bed with her when she slept with nobody. But if we had to do DNA tests off of looks, it would be team running for me. We all heard Blueface say out his mouth, running. I said it out his mouth. Chrisean even said it, like she was still messing with Running. She was going back and forth, messing with Running and Blueface, and we all know that. Everybody want to see to forget that. Rest in peace, Running. But yeah, I'm just wondering when Blueface get out and he try to get Chrisean Jr. to give him a more stable life. And that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all fans go on there. Y'all fans will literally go in the comments and go blow for blow with people about certain stuff, what people say about Chrisean. But y'all don't never want to point out the stuff that she's even reading when people trying to talk to her, right? Like, she was reading a text message with from Tareen in the black truck, trying to make it seem like Tareen was doing this, that, and the other. But Tareen was even saying, we opened his stuff to try to give him some normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Susceptibility. Like, they try to make sure your child is in a good space and has some kind of sense of number, because your ass can't sit down. You don't want to be a mama. And we all knew you didn't want to be a mama. You was a mama by force. You was a mama by force. You tried to get an abortion. They said it was too late. That's the only reason why you kept the baby. Let's talk about it. Come on, y'all. Let's talk about it. The only reason why Junior here is because it was too late for her to get that abortion. And she's showing us. And I guess she feel like she wanted to dump them off on the family and stuff because they was the ones trying to talk out of not getting no abortion. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Did nobody want her to get an abortion? Like, I don't believe in abortion either, but you know what I'm saying? But like I said, but by the time they wasn't even could talk to her about it and they went to the doctor with her, it was too late anyway. And the reason why Chrisean waited that late is because she was doing all that drinking and smoking and stuff, and she already knew. She was gonna try to make us think, hey, all that is crazy. But what y'all think? Y'all come in, hit the like button. So you don't think Blueface gonna take the child? Why you feel like Blueface won't try to get his son? And that's another thing. It's like, oh yeah, because I was touched on it a little bit while ago too. I know I'm a little here and there and everywhere, but y'all just gotta know I've been wanting to go live, and I work third shift, and I work 7 days this past week. Like I work every day this past week. I've been working like heck. I got a senior, um, this year again. So I got a lot of stuff I gotta handle. So I've been working, and so I ain't been able to go live like I wanted to. But I also was wanting to point out how yeah, come on, Lebanon. So he was asking who was watching the baby before she even had him. Exactly. He already, come on, y'all, get these likes up. He already been saying, Blueface already was asking who gonna watch the baby. Yeah, like, and I feel like he gonna get the baby out of her care. Not saying he gonna be at home with the baby 24 hours, but that's what he got Clarissa for. Clarissa take good care of them grandbabies when they with her. Uh, and not saying that he wouldn't even try to work something out with letting like Tareen and them watch them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't believe Tareen is a bad caregiver to the baby. Uh, you know. But where I was going with that too, I was saying, um, damn. But Blueface already, I do believe Blueface will try to get the baby though. And like I said, when Blueface try to get the baby, if it becomes a problem or issue, or she try to say he's not the daddy, like she said, swear she changed his name on the birth certificate to Blueface's last name, so it's gonna look better for Blueface. And who else gonna be the baby daddy? Is this was when we're gonna find out that Ronnie's the daddy? Because, like I said, if I had to do a DNA test of looks, he's Ronnie's baby. But I wasn't in the bed with her. But we all know from the people who was in the bed with her that y'all saying who was the people that was in the bed with her, including her and Ronnie and Blueface are the two people. So there we go. So everybody want to try to overlook certain stuff and act like this and that and the third didn't happen, but all this stuff really happened. She said it, he said it, and he said it. You know. Um, Chrisean scared to go get her baby for Tareen. If y'all just tapping in, she's scared to go get the baby for Tareen. She's scared Tareen gonna beat her up, which I feel like Chrisean do need belt to ass right now. BTA, come on now. No, I don't. Well, I don't think he cared about her being loyal. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody was trying to say that Chrisean had to work, had to work, had to work. I'm glad you said what you said because that made me remember what I was gonna say. But I don't think he really cared about Chrisean being loyal because Blueface ain't never just had one woman anyway. Uh, so the whole time, so it's just like he don't really care about that. Ever since he been on how unloyal she was, but she got his name on her, but 7, 8 different times, face 2 or 3 different times, and she still was doing certain stuff, and he still was talking to her. So I don't really think he cared about her loyalty. I mean, to me, if I'm going to your court date when I got warrants, it's kind of loyal, but that was real stupid of her. That's why she ended up in jail doing her child. Both of them was locked up on his first birthday, but it's real stupid. But I ain't gonna say she wasn't too loyal, but we all know he's not. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they just ain't good for each other. But they ain't got nothing to do with his child. I feel like he will go get his child and make sure his child taken care of. No, she don't want to be bothered with her son. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for chiming in. I don't think she want to be bothered with her son neither. That's what I was just telling them. We all know she didn't even want the baby. We all seen her talking about getting an abortion. This is this one. It's this one person who does videos, and he goes back and he show all the times when she was talking about how she didn't want to be pregnant no more. She didn't want the baby. Da da da. We all know Chrisean Jr. is only here because when she went to get the abortion, it was too late. Um, that is the sad part of it. That he's only here because when she went to get the abortion, it was too late, and she's really showing us that, and for people to be saying, and I'm gonna go back to this before I lose it again. People was talking about how, oh, she gotta work and she already made Tareen just wanting more money. Tareen had already made a deal about how much money she was gonna pay her while she worked, and so her leaving her child, it's no problem with her keeping her child there because Tareen already got paid for her services and she know what her schedule was. First of all, was y'all there? Y'all just slowly going off by what Chrisean said, for one. Uh, and for two, she don't have to work. It's plenty of females out here. It's plenty of women out here. It's plenty of mothers out here that barely make $40,000 a year with multiple kids, and they still take care of their kids. Blueface told that girl she can stay in his mansion. She ain't have to pay no bills. And he was just gonna give her $40,000 and to make sure their son walking by, for she can solely focus on their son and making sure he walking by his second birthday. As we can see, he did not walk into his second birthday party. She listened to all these rock tars to tell her, oh, he just want to control you. He just want to control you. He don't want you to make your own money. He wants you to da 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 blah 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 blah. All that dumb stuff they was telling her, and she listened. Now she out here making a fool out of herself and being a SHIT mother. Is what she doing. No, she don't have nowhere to live. That's why I said when Blueface get out, it's gonna be even easier for him to get that baby, cause she don't even have nowhere with a lease on it with him and her name on it. She better work on it. She better be start thinking. You know what I'm saying? She better get some thinking about herself. But yeah, she don't have to work. $40,000 was good for her. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no bills to pay. You ain't got no bills to pay, and you stand in the mansion, and you just focus on your child. And that's how she could have. She talking about, oh, she want to make money screaming. She want to be a screaming. That's all she had to do is scream her and her child. Blah. We would love, everybody love to see Junior, and a lot of people love her. So if you were screaming with your child all day, every day, just a day in the life of mommy, get ready with us. Get ready. This is his tummy time. This feeding time for him. Like, you would have got way more positive feedback. You probably would have way more followers by now, and you would probably be making way more money because maybe more people would be interested in you actually taking some time out with your child and making sure your child's need is met, besides trying to run behind a man, or either before you was running behind this man, running out trying to go to clubs, or trying to go to studios and making music and this and the other one, and Junior half tail getting taken care of when he was under your care. You was having him in smoke shops and all type of stuff, just everywhere but somewhere, trying to walk or getting help. Like I said, I don't know what his special needs is, but we know Junior has some. And I know with someone with just, it's something as simple as autism, have multiple therapies. You have speech therapies, different ones, all type of stuff to make sure the child is, getting what they need at certain times. He could have said happy birthday to Junior. He did not even acknowledge the baby. He didn't acknowledge the baby, but that goes to say that, like I said, when he get out, is he gonna try to get the baby? Is that his baby? Is he gonna get a DNA test? Do he already know that's not his baby? Because they already supposed to got a fake DNA test. So is that why he's not showing no interest? Because of how Chrisean going for this other dude. Now you got him another stepdaddy. I don't gotta take that role of Karan no more. Maybe that's how he feel. I don't have to take the role of his daddy no more because you got somebody else that's willing to step up forward. Since you think you got somebody else who will step up forward, let them do it. Because he's not really my child anyway. Or is that really his child and he just calculating? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he publicly told none of his kids happy birthday. I don't remember him making a post for Journey for his birthday. I remember them saying that he called Journey and told her happy birthday. I don't even remember seeing Carlissa post a video of him telling her Journey happy birthday or saying happy birthday to Journey. I know that he called them one day and she went live, but because the kids was with her, but with him doing stuff like that was no different from when all the times he was calling Chrisean and talking to Chrisean, and Chrisean Jr. was around, and Chrisean went live just to show us he was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? It's not really on him to post those type of things. It's really on the other people. So if they don't post it, then we won't know. But yeah, I guess, I guess he could have contacted whoever run his Instagram or whatever, and said say happy birthday to him. But like I said, I don't even recall him doing that for Javon or Johnny either. Yeah. But what do y'all think? I think I want to go ahead and just start a poll. I want to know what's y'all thoughts about what's going on with Tareen and Chrisean, and how they feel about Marsh. And this was another thing with Marsh too. It's like I feel like a lot of people misunderstanding. Y'all get in here and make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Johnny don't look like him, just my opinion. Oh wow. I think Johnny does look like him. But that's your opinion. I feel you on that. She does look more like her mom. Javon look more like him. Uh but I think she favors him. She don't look just like him. But I don't think Junior look like him neither though. So hey, there you go. I don't think my sister's daughter looked like her, but that's her mama. um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Journey. We heard the rumors about Journey too, but Blueface has never denied that one. So there you go. Uh, But what do y'all think? Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. Getting here. We got 34 people in here. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. My children don't look like me, but I'm their mom. That's what I say. Like I literally, my oldest niece is a split image of her dad. My sister didn't play no parts of it. So we can't always go by looks. But I will say that Junior looked like Ronnie. Whoa. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say. They keep on pulling these pictures up. The older that boy get, the more and more he look like, Ronnie. And that's why I say maybe that's another reason why Blueface even pulling back from the situation more. Maybe at one point, once Ronnie passed away, he felt like, damn, maybe I need to go ahead and step up for little man because his daddy gone for real now. I can't even play about this stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't even joke about it no more because who really calls their child, say their child look like Charles Barkley if that's really his child? I just feel like at a certain point in time, he just ended up taking up and saying that's his child and he gonna take responsibility for it. But now that she says she got her new baby daddy, maybe he's just like he gonna let her new baby daddy do it. You think Tareen tired of babysitting? Yes, she does. Look, he does look just like his mama. So who you think tired of babysitting, Tareen or you talking about Carlissa? But they um I just, like I said, only thing about Tareen, we're gonna go back to the police being at Tareen house and all this stuff. The only thing I think that Tareen kind of probably done messed her stuff up with is the fact that she never acknowledged, especially running up. She never acknowledged what was going on with him too, and now she kind of talking about it, so people gonna be like, oh, she doing it because she mad, but maybe she doing this for the same reason why Blueface is exposed to his hernia because they tired of Chrisean not taking responsibility. Because we heard her say on that live that Chrisean is not making his birthday a priority, and they didn't sit right with her too well. Like y'all, come on now, y'all think about it. Even her sister, Chasity, her baby just had a birthday, her first birthday, and her baby already holding on the furniture, walking and stuff. But she even ordered the little chips bags, the chips bags and candy things and stuff like that with the baby picture on it. She actually had a customized cake and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even got that much money. And I'm not saying that Chrisean had to spend Cardi B money on her baby's birthday, because you don't have to spend a lot of money on a baby's birthday when they that young, because they ain't gonna remember too much. But some stuff could have been customized. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know, like, people, I get excited about baby's birthday, well, about kids' birthday parties. Like, my kids used to always have a really big cake for their birthday, up until like maybe the five last 2 to 3 years that they was getting cakes. I started doing a real big cakes, but I just used to go all out because why not? You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Chrisean don't want that baby. Chrisean still ain't went and got that baby. The police was at Tessa's house this morning, y'all. The ones just tuning in, listen. The police was at Tareen's house this morning. Tessa is in jail. And Tareen said, Chrisean, it's been 2 days. You still ain't came and got your son. And don't send nobody else to her house. It's a lot going on. I come on now. And y'all really think that if this Blueface baby, that him and Carlissa just gonna keep on sitting back with all this stuff going on now? And Clarissa, I ain't even seen her go live or nothing yet this morning, so I wonder what she gonna end up saying about everything. But and Carletta, oh my goodness. One of them ran across Carletta's Instagram, and she was on there trying to throw shots at Tareen and Carlissa the other morning. Trying to throw shots at Carlissa, how she be in her hot tub, and at Tareen talking about I got these $1,300 earrings in my ear, but I didn't buy no Pampers or get no food in my house. Going out throwing shots about Chrisean not sending Tareen no money or whatever, about Tareen asking Chrisean for more money. And it just bothers me so bad that so many people could really think that that girl is right. I'm sure, and Tareen said it in her live too, and she was just like, you know what I'm saying, if you tell me you're going to do something or you're going to get me that, do that, I'm not going to ask you for anything, but if you tell me you're going to do it, I'm going to hold you accountable to it. You know what I'm saying? So if you tell me you're going to do this and it's not going to come out of whatever you was going to compensate me, I'm going to hold you accountable to that. So apparently Chrisean must have said, oh, I like these, I'm going to get you these, or I'm whatever. And then she got them. And then she trying to act like, oh, it's part of her payment. Like, I was paying her and she decided to go buy $1,300 earrings when you told her you was going to buy her some $1,300 earrings. That's what I be saying about this girl lying. It's just too much. I don't like Marsha at all because I don't think that her apology to the secret properly and Chrisean is fake. Those tears are fake. Chrisean can cry or drop or not. That's true. You seen she won that make yourself cry contest thing with Kayana now. If you look at Blue's baby pictures and journeys, they basically look like twins. Anyone claiming that that's true. They do look like twins. But yeah, and that goes back to what I was saying, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I've been wanting to go live and I ain't went live yet. I'm glad so many people joined. That lets me know that I can go live and it's gonna reach out to some people. So I will be going live more because now I'm trying to get everything that's been going on into one. But I go back to March. What people don't understand about the whole Marsh situation and what Tareen was saying, and I agree with her, and I feel like the same thing. Like, she don't have a problem. Like, if you want to be friends with Marsh, that's your business, that's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But you can't force that on the whole family. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing good to forgive you, and y'all ain't even really got y'all self all the way back. That was the whole thing with her and Tasiki. They were working on rebuilding that relationship. You know what I'm saying? They just done scraped off the top of it. They're working on rebuilding. No real apologies hadn't been done yet, anything. And she already trying to bring in the chick that she had to jump her and was still talking junk. And on top of that, when Marsh went live and the way she was saying, when she was on that live and the way she was saying things, her attitude wasn't just like her heart was in the right place with stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, only thing about Marsh that I could respect is that she was a good yes man for Chrisean, I guess, to say that. You know what I'm saying? When she wanted her to go get the fight Blueface for the baby and that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? She was there. But I don't think that she's a good friend because she don't hold Chrisean accountable. And then when her and Chrisean fell out, she didn't say a whole bunch of negative stuff about Chrisean, but she did bring to her like some stuff that Chrisean did so for her to go back the way she is and trying to, you know what I'm saying, it all seemed fake. And Chrisean definitely fake. Yeah, she changed her friend group more than she changed her draws. Literally. She had changed the people. And if anybody else noticed, like, what happened to Kim? I know when Bravo or whoever became her manager. And I know when Jaden stopped letting him be in her manager or whatever. But I wonder what happened to Kim, because her and Kim had this plan, and they was gonna do this and the other one when she at the beginning of her Christian journey or whatever. Then all of a sudden it was no Kim and more circular and Bloods and no more Crips and all Bloods and all type of stuff. So do anybody know what happened to Kim being her manager? Like Chrisean, these past 3 months just been horrible. It's been horrible. The shit, the stuff we've been seeing, like, and that's my first thought when I heard it in Tarene's voice, and I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, yeah, she was right. Like when we heard it from the beginning when Tarene asked her who all coming to the birthday, and when she said that Bino was coming. Serena was like, "You gonna have him at the birthday?" You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just met each other. Like, and you gonna have him at something so special as your child's birthday. Like Carlissa said, like now, it's like when you go through your baby's birthday pictures, you got more pictures literally of you and that man than you do of your baby at his birthday party. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't bring those pictures back. That day should have been about Junior. She couldn't even take one day to make it all about just Junior on his birthday. She couldn't spend whole 24 hours with her child on his freaking fucking on his freaking birthday. She didn't want to spend 24 hours with her child, and she was locked up on his first birthday. And she waited a whole, over a month to celebrate his first birthday before she could celebrate it on Jayden's birthday last year. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do it right after she got out or nothing like that. She waited to Jayden's birthday to celebrate his birthday. And it looked like she did put more thought on that when it being on Jayden's birthday than she did his birthday party this year would have been on his birthday. Now clock that. Now anybody else notice that? Come on, y'all. Tell me what y'all be saying. Like, I don't even be trying to bash Chrisean. I don't like what she be doing though. I can't get with it. Like when I thought she was about to start being a little bit more positive, something, I actually went back and hit that follow button again. It didn't last a whole day, and I unfollowed her again. Cause baby, no, until I see you do right by Junior, how do not say it though? Till I see you do right by Junior, I ain't. I'm just not. I won't support. I don't even go and look at that girl's like at first just so I can have my content to bring to y'all on my YouTube channel. That's why I ain't had that many videos lately. Um, I would go and watch her snap and stuff. I could record it and stuff like that. But like I had got to the point that I didn't want to give her the extra view. Cause all she do is get on here and brag about how much money she make off Snap, and she don't, F everybody and da 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 da. So what I just started doing is I just waited till these other T pages they ain't gonna post it, and I look at it and have my opinion off it, because I don't even want to give her that. And the only reason why I would want to give it to her a little bit is for Junior, but she don't even have Junior, so I don't even do that no more. I just be on Tarene, so let Tarene get some money, because she the one got Junior anyway. Exactly. Exactly. She was too booked and busy for her baby's birthday. If you look at Blue. Um and Chanel, that wasn't a proper apology from Chrisean to Tasiki neither. She need to do better. And you know it wasn't a proper apology. Tarene said she asked her to do the apology. That's how we know that other stuff she be doing with ChatGPT. Because I don't know why she should have just asked ChatGPT from the beginning. Because yeah, why you don't mean it sincerely if it ain't coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. She up there going around her itinerary for his birthday. I have 24. No, she said 48 hours in Baltimore. Here, she didn't even spend the whole 40. She didn't even spend the whole day there. She was in a rush to go. She was in such a big rush to go to freaking New York for that show to get canceled anyway. And the show wasn't until that night. She was just going to New York early for her and that boy can hang out. Like, she literally told Tareen, she was telling us at first she's going to Baltimore for her son for his birthday, get his stuff together, woo woo woo. Then by the time she was talking to Tareen, it's like, um, when she said that, when she asked her, she was like, she was coming to the birthday party. She was like, you bring him to the birthday party? And she was like, yeah, I mean, that's who I'm gonna be with while I'm in Baltimore. Like, what? How you say that's who you're gonna be with when you're in Baltimore instead of being with your child and your family? Stupid. Where does Chrisean keep all her stuff, like her clothes and the baby stuff? She leave her stuff everywhere. Exactly. Every which way. You remember she at one point when she got out of Blue's house that she said they had moved it to a storage building, so it's probably in the storage. Her stuff probably most of her stuff probably still on the West Coast and they on the East Coast. And that's more of the show. Chrisean is very missing. That goes to show I wonder how much of Chrisean Jr. stuff that she actually was able to pack to bring with her all the way over to Baltimore when they left LA or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show that Tareen had to buy more stuff. Like, she had to buy stuff to accommodate this baby. Exactly. Yeah, she's very messy. She got stuff here, there, and everywhere. That's what I'm telling y'all. Tareen said she was opening the baby's birthday gifts and stuff, trying to get him some normalcy, some stability. Like, the baby needs stability. Everybody wanna, put Carlissa to the cross. You know what I'm saying? When she give her opinion about it, but she ain't telling no lie. This baby was born to millionaire parents, and we ain't never even seen him just living life good in his own room for long. You know what I'm saying? She listened to her fans, and instead of sitting in that mansion where that baby had him a room, they had a nice house. She had $40,000 just for the free, just to sit down with. She was already making. She swore she made. What she say? She weighed 6 digits or whatever. On just her Snapchat alone. So I don't even know why Blueface had to give her 40,000 and she make all that money off Snapchat. That goes to show how she lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you got to go out here and do all that work if you make all that money off Snapchat anyway? Come on now. She doesn't have to. She don't want to be there with that baby. She didn't want the baby. Let me remind y'all again. The only reason why Chrisean Jesus is here is because she was too late for her to get an abortion. That's the only reason why he's here. Because it was too late for her to get an abortion. Oh, and boy, I got so many people on my live. I was just, wow, can somebody for the life of me please explain to me why didn't Serene or somebody that was in that hospital with her when she named that baby didn't tell her that he can't be a junior if it's not a senior? Like, she really named him Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. Like, if it's not a Chrisean Jesus Malone senior, there can't be a junior. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is with that is I get her wanting to name her child Chrisean Jr. because she felt like that's her junior. You know what I'm saying? Even with she want to name her child Jesus, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, if you wanted to name your child Chrisean Jr. and he's not a real junior, you could have just really made his middle name Junior legally. His name could have been Chrisean Jr. Gunor, Chrisean Jr. Jesus Malone. And his name would have made way more sense than Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. I don't know why nobody told her that, but I had to get that off my mind. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? She could have named him Chrisean Jr. Jesus Malone. Chrisean Jr. Junior, Chrisean Jr. Jesus Malone. But they sit there and let that girl name him Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. Like it's a SR. That was crazy. Yup, but Chrisean doesn't want to pay for nothing and put that tab on her sister on to do everything. Exactly. She'll pay for some. What she was bragging about paying all Blueface's bills. See, that's the thing too. Come on now, let's clock it. Come on, let's clock it. I'm glad you said that, baby girl. Let's clock it. Now, all her fans and stuff want to talk about how, oh, her sister trying to get all this extra money out on her, and da 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 da, and she family, she shouldn't even charge to babysit the baby, woo woo woo. But she was bragging about paying all Blueface's bills and his lawyers and all this and the other. And you mean to tell me you can't pay your sister bills to taking care of your child full time for you? Come on, let's clock it. Let's clock it. Everybody that want to say her family so money hungry, her family so money hungry, that girl don't even, she said she don't even ask her for stuff. But you're supposed to send stuff for your child. But if you're willing to pay a man that's already a millionaire, already got his own, pay his bills for him, why you can't pay your sister's bills? That's just a regular dough. Why she taking care of your child full time? Why would you want your sister to have any kind of worries about anything while she's taking care of your child full time? If you could sit over there and pay the bills in a mansion, why you can't help your sister with her bills and stuff on top of paying her to watch your child? What's the problem with that? Why her family got to be called leeches and stuff, and they just want her money and woody woody woo when she doing stuff, or when she should be doing stuff for them that she did for Blueface that didn't even really need that. Come on now. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. She wanna, not one time not one time has she bragged about paying all Tessa's bills. I pay all her bills in the house, cause my child's there. I ain't got no other house. I don't got my own place right now, so shit, why not? Nope. But she wanna brag about paying all Blueface's bills. You know, they stopped calling him Junior because that's what Ronnie was calling him. Yep. She talking about she want to start calling him Chrisean Jesus. Chrisean Jesus. His name ain't Junior no more, bitch. It's too late. You got Junior on your chest. We know him as Chrisean Jr. And that's what he gonna be called. Sorry, not sorry. Hell, even her sister still call him Junior most of the time. They can't help it. That was his name. You just all of a sudden just change his name. Poor Ronnie. Speaking of Ronnie again, like I said, if you one of the people that just came in, do you think it's gonna come out that Ronnie the daddy wants Blueface try to get this baby when he get out of prison? Do you think Blueface gonna try to get the baby? What y'all think? She was paying bill bills because all her money was in his accounts. She didn't have money. Well, she said she was voluntarily paying them too, though. So, and yeah, that's crazy that she still can't get a bank account. Like, you can go get it. At this point, she should have a bank account. Good dynamite. I know she didn't have one when she first came on the scene, but at this point in her life, she still ain't got one. Something bad wrong with her. Shoot. But it makes sense for her not to have. Well, I don't know. She said something about Zelle, but Zelle got an app too. I don't know. So what y'all think about the situation with Tareen? Who y'all think right? Who y'all think wrong? Tareen, Marsh. Chasity ain't been saying much. And I like that. I can appreciate that. Because she said what she said, and that's all that needs to be said pretty much on that series. With Marsh. But Marsh trying to put it out like she going back to baddies. You know, Chasity was already trying to talk about going back to baddies. Now she talking about she going to baddies. And people got something to say we can handle them baddies, like she was trying to call her out. And Tareen said, like, That's how stuff started with her and Chrisean in the first place. But Chrisean being scared to come pick up the baby because she was about to get Marsh ass that night at a party. Marsh was you know what I'm saying? She said she was talking to Chrisean. Marsh came out, listened to their conversation. She leaned up like she said she looked at her. She was like, she said she kept looking at her. Marsh kept looking over at her. So she was like, yeah, because she was saying her name. So she was like, yeah, I'm talking about you and you know, I don't F with you like that or something. She was saying something in the matter since my sister got banked. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really want to be around you, so just lean back or whatever. Like, just stay over there. She said, no, she said, just stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out of it or something. She said, Marsh leaned up like she wanted to do something. She told her to lean back on that, car, and she leaned back on the car. But obviously, Marsh felt some kind of animosity with that. And then she said that Chasity told her that Chrisean said that if Tareen, I think Chasity said it, that she was telling Bino, or she heard it when she was on the phone with Chasity, she was telling Bino that if Tareen would have hit Marsh, that she would have fought Tareen. How you gonna fight Tareen? There you go, want to fight one of your sisters over Marsh. Well, I ain't gonna say over Marsh because Marsh fought Tasiki over you. But there you go, like, why would you want to talk about fighting Tareen? And then you know you can't even beat Tareen. I guess you felt like you was going to need to help Marsh because you didn't help her with Tasiki. And you know Tareen could fight better than Tasiki. I don't fucking know. But that's why you shouldn't even brought her around too early. You brought her around too early. I think the way this ended up going to Drea Blue about the baby, he definitely going to end up with a DNA test. Exactly. Chrisean B. Parker watching Jayden. She showed do. She showed do. And she hate Jayden. And I think he definitely gonna end up getting it because like because we gonna be on the tail. I'm gonna be like, what you gonna do? You wanna get your baby? It's a lot of stuff going on, like, and that's the only way he gonna be able to get it is if he established paternity. Because Chrisean ain't just gonna give him the baby because she gonna be scared she can't get him back. Unless at that point she really don't care about getting the baby back, as long as he with Blueface. Who knows what she gonna be in her space? Because she might just be start working on her next 11 kids with Bino. Oh, that was another thing. Everybody was all on their tail about all of Bino's baby mama tail when she responded to Chrisean and Bino. And the thing was, people was like, they thought she was just coming out of woodwork saying stuff, and it was really because when he said he had 3 kids when he got 4. Later on that night, he had posted all 4 of his kids on Instagram. He was like, my kids, something. And it was 4 kids, different kids on there. And none of them was Chrisean Jr. So everybody was assuming, and he kind of let Chrisean go with it or whatever, I think, to not embarrass her. And the person that was doing the interview, when they said he was talking about Chrisean Jr. or he was trying to pay his child, which was why the baby mama came out was like, don't play with my child. You know what I'm saying? Because he actually do got 4 kids, not including Junior. And so a lot of people was like, why the baby mama's coming out and they saying this and they saying that and they don't even, you know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, y'all gotta, if you ain't watched everything or you didn't catch everything, just don't even say that. Because she had her reasoning. And I think I actually seen it kind of late because I was really thinking the same thing, but I just didn't post it on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't type it out. I was just thinking it. And then everything else came out. It made sense. That's why she pocket watched everybody. She pocket watched Tasiki too. That's why she wanted to be on tour with Tasiki. She wanted to get back cool with Tasiki. Now she want to get cool with Jayden because Jayden always booked and busy. But she can get booked and busy with Jayden. You remember she tried the little screaming thing, and she was just gonna try to, go into with different screamers and do the screaming weird thing. She noticed since she don't get along with people good enough to scream with other people, so she just deal with certain people. Her and her man is pretty much and going to these bookings and screaming that way. She trying a whole lot of different avenues, but the fact that you keep on doing all this and running and nobody's seeing your son progress, everything you're doing, no one cares about. Real talk. Like, and then you trying to sing all this gospel music in regular clubs and not even making it to the church bookings with your gospel music. You counseling church bookings and you make gospel music to go to clubs and stuff. And then you and your man sitting here want to perform all these gospel songs and stuff in clubs and want to go to churches and perform these gospel clubs, but then y'all post it up and you on your knees in front of his peewee. I seen like 2 posters like that, 2 videos. Like, are you kneeling down like you about to give him some fellatio? Like, what? And y'all want people to take her serious. She want people to take her serious. That's crazy word. I don't even know what the. It's just crazy. Wild now we call it. I know that's right. It is wild. It's very wild. It's beyond me. Lord, somebody beat that horse. Hold up for a second. Yeah. Ma. Yeah. I'm sorry. My daughter just made it back in for class. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back on here a little later because I'm gonna have to go catch myself up and make sure because I don't have my other phone charged up. So I usually have 2 phones on. That way I can kind of keep an eye on what's going on social media. I want to see how Tareen came back and said anything else and all this. But I really wanted to see what kind of people I had on here that's on my channel. Be watching my videos. Subscribe. Don't forget, y'all come in. Go ahead. Everybody's in here. Go ahead and give me them likes real quick. Got 30 people, 14 likes. Y'all go ahead and give me them 30 likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Listen, y'all. I'm smoking this early. I work third shift. Forgive me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and subscribe, please. Because I will be coming back. I think until I get my computer and stuff all the way up and running the way I want it to, I might just do more lives than I do my videos because it takes me a while to get those videos ready, and by the time I can do a video, it's so much other stuff that came out that I just can't keep y'all posted in a timely manner. So I usually just go look on other people's channels and comment there, but I just couldn't do that no more today after this. It's just a lot. So I will try to, like, if I'm gonna go live, pick up at least a clip or whatever I'm gonna be talking about and make a short about it. That way y'all know if y'all want to tune in. But I want to see anybody else. Yeah, Tessa in jail. Yes, job. Tessa is in jail. Usually when you doing gospel, you are clean and serene. But I guess ain't nobody perfect. Thank God perfect. That's true. And that's what I'm saying. You ain't perfect. My whole thing was she shouldn't have tried to make it seem like she was gonna try to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? She got like, oh, I don't listen to circular music no more. I don't do circular music no more. I don't smoke. I don't drink, and I'm all about my son and da da da. And I'm celibate. And I'm celibate. She tried to push this narrative. She kept pushing that narrative out there, and then she was smoking and she was drinking and she posted in front of this man like she giving him fellatio in public. Like, come on. And yes, Tessa is in jail. Chasity posted it earlier. I got a video posted on my page, short posted on this page already. Go ahead and subscribe and like. Um, but I got a video already posted of what Tareen and Chasity posted. Chasity had said free Tessa, and Tareen said pray for Tessa. And she said, Chrisean, don't send nobody else to my house and to come get your son. It's been 2 days. That was her message. Tessa is in jail. I did try to go in the Maryland Police Department thing, do an inmate search, but I couldn't pull her name up. So I'm wondering, is Tessa her first name, or is Tessa she go by her middle name, or I was just looking in the wrong place. What's the, but Tessa is in jail. Bino has declared. I heard for what? Laugh aloud. Oh my god. Yeah, I heard the baby mama talking about she need to watch it. She talking about she all in love and want to have a baby by somebody and she ain't known him long enough and had seen his medical records and asked him about a pill bottle and stuff. Clock it. And for what I don't know what she in jail for, so I'm guessing one or two things. She is in jail though. What is you talking about? Is BB? Is you for real? Girl, I seen you on somebody else's page. And baby, listen, me. She in jail. She in jail. Go to her sister's page. Go to Chastity's page and go to Chrisean and go to what's my page. Chastity said free Tessa. Tareen posted pray for Tessa with the police outside with police lights. Oh, you can see the police lights. And she said, pray for Tessa and told Chrisean don't send nobody else to her house and come pick up her child. So I'm thinking either Chrisean sent somebody else, somebody to Tareen or Tessa or something, and they done got into it, or Tareen and Tessa got into it. But I see Tareen up under somebody comment, and that's what they was insinuating. I think it was this Mimi girl. She was insinuating like, oh, Tareen got her locked up or something like that. I don't know if it was you, Mimi. I might have seen you on this thing, but she was saying something about she was saying insinuating that Tareen had got Tessa locked up, and she said that's not what it was. She said, but she didn't elaborate on what it was. She's not. That's true now. Chrisean is blood now and calling this man being her husband. She lives in the land of La La Land. Exactly. You know she was just married to Blueface a couple months ago. And she married Christ. So I was like, man, this girl is crazy. No, that wasn't me. Oh, that wasn't you. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was you or not, or if I just seen you on my channel. But yeah, go look at my Chastity said free. Chastity said free Tessa. Yes, in jail. She's in jail. Like I said, I did try to look it up. I couldn't find her. Chastity said free Tessa. And Tareen posted the police outside her house and said pray for Tessa. So I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna put it out like that. Allegedly. She had a mental breakdown. Okay, see, I know I also seen that too now. I seen Chastity said that y'all gonna make Tessa have a mental breakdown. Tessa wasn't doing good. Now I did see that. So so she's saying free Tessa from the hospital? So you saying she's saying free Tessa from the hospital? So where you see this at? Fill me in, Mimi. So what was the police about at Tareen house? And was at the ambulance? Fill me in. I seen Chastity say before she made the post, she said that late last night when she was saying something about y'all gonna make Tessa have a mental breakdown. I seen that she said that. And then this morning she said free Tessa. When you say holler free somebody, it's usually because they in jail. But allegedly, let me start saying allegedly. Allegedly, she's in jail because that's what I got from it. But like I said, once again, I did try to look it up on Maryland Police Department, and I did find her name. So I will say that. But it's a whole bunch of shit. Even if she had a, I would prefer it. Well, I wouldn't prefer it. I wouldn't wish neither one of them on there. I wouldn't wish either one of them on her. I wouldn't wish for her to be in jail or in a mental hospital. But I guess the hospital is the better of the two. At least it wasn't nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't nothing that she done hurt somebody or somebody, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Because of the situation. They are all crazy. Girl. But, because, like, Why she having a mental break? Like, see, but that's the other thing. Is Tessa that scared to ring or beat Chrisean that bad that she had a mental breakdown? Is that what you're trying to tell me now? Because, like I said, the last thing, like I said, and I'm just going to recap what I've been saying. Chrisean had said she was sending Tessa and Arissa to get the baby. Then I seen, sorry y'all, I'm breaking a bacon. And then I seen Chasity post free Tessa and something else about Chrisean. And then I see Tareen post the police lights in the dark. It said, pray for Tessa and Chrisean, don't send nobody else to my house. And it's been 2 days, come get your child. She called the police on Tessa because she went to get the baby. That's why Tareen told Chrisean, don't send nobody else to her house. So she called up. So you want okay? So you want to tell me I'm wrong about her being in jail and that she had a mental breakdown, but you said that she got the police called on her, and Chasey said free Tessa. I don't know. We'll be back though, cause like I was just telling y'all, I've been on here talking about it for so long. I gotta go catch myself up. She was not arrested. Well, why the freaking frick did Chastity say free Tessa? Can you tell me that? That's all I want to know. I ain't just pulled that out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? All I know is Chastity said free Tessa. So I was like, dang. And that was before Tareen even posted the police. You know what I'm saying? So when I first seen it, I was like, dang, what done happened with Tessa? So I was looking for something, but I ain't never seen anything. And then the next thing you know, Tareen posted the thing with the police. They all have problems. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, that's true. They all have issues. They all have issues. I just wondering, huh?
Can't diagnose people through a screen.
Huh?
Can't diagnose people through a screen.
No, you can't. Get out the crazy. Get out. That's crazy. So now Tessa is in jail for a reason. No way. Chrisean Joplin said being in the hospital isn't free either, right? I guess being in a hospital isn't free, but how it goes from the police getting called on her to her being in the hospital is all I'm saying. But I will look into it because like I said, Chastity the one posted free Tesla, so I did assume that allegedly she was in jail, but police and ambulance were there. So the situation got so bad with Chrisean and Tessa to go get the baby for Tareen that they had to call the police and the ambulance, and Tessa ended up in the hospital in a mental breakdown. And Chrisean and Tareen still telling Chrisean to come get her baby on the same post.
Why Chrisean just want to get a baby?
Cause she's scared Tareen gonna beat her up.
You deserve to get beat up if you still ain't picked up your baby.
Exactly. Build up streets to do it. Sometimes the police come with the ambulance. Yeah, I know. Sometimes the police come with the ambulance. Yeah, most of the time they do. Like, I understand that part. This is the part that I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Where, like I said, I'm gonna just go back. Yeah, that's true. There is a lot going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah, that's why I say I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I seen police free Tesla. Come get your baby Chrisean. Don't send nobody else to my house. So, bam, there you go. I'm like, oh shoot, Tesla went to jail. And I didn't know if it was because Serene called the police on Tesla and got her arrested, or if somebody else came over there to get the baby from Serene and Tesla. It did Tesla done fought somebody and got arrested. I didn't know what it was, so I didn't never say that part. And she do need to get her baby and be a mom, and it's definitely a lot going on. And thank you for that part, Mimi. I'm gonna definitely go and look up and figure out some more stuff and come back and talk about it, because I'm glad I did not. I was gonna hate if Tessa was in jail. Um, Tessa is another one. She don't really say too much. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it look like for the most part she tries to support everybody. Her food be looking really good. I just was hoping by now Tasiki or Chrisean would have been on, got her promoted more with her food. Like at this point, can't she be the baddie chef? They always talk about they hungry and Tessa can cook her ass off. Why can't she be the chef for the baddies? Why her sisters ain't pitched it yet? You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be neat. Chrisean bring nothing but stress into this family, and she's really never apologetic for her wrong. She doesn't want to be a mom. Exactly. But that's what I've been saying for like the past almost 2 hours. Like, y'all know Chrisean, Jesus, Malone is only here because it was too late for that girl to get an abortion. She was trying to get an abortion. She didn't want the baby. She didn't want the baby, and she's showing us. And I feel like maybe more so she feel comfortable with throwing him off on her family because all of them was trying to talk her out of not getting an abortion. So she like, shit, y'all want me to have the baby, here y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do what I want to do. Because in all reality, she don't have to do this work, even though her parents will argue would argue us down that, oh, she's working, she need to make money, she need to make money. But she would have been straight at least till she got her better baby into a better position to where he can go to school. You know what I'm saying?
If she would just stay
and she all she had to do is sit home, sit at home. You had a mansion to live in, take care of your baby, and then finish with your career. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to put yourself on hold when you become a mother. A lot of us done did it, whether it was not going to school or not fulfill whatever, not moving out, whatever. Sometimes when you become a mother, you got to put yourself on the back burner. And when these next 19, 20 years over with, then it's back to you. It is what it is. I'm glad I'm almost finished. But everybody wants her to have her back, but she knows that was wrong. Exactly. Sounds like they all bring a certain level of stress to the family, so she's supposed to sit at home and depend on the government. Why would she have to depend on the government?
Her baby daddy's gonna take care of her.
What are you talking about? First of all,
and she just gotta go
you went all the way left with that comment, Mimi. I thought me and you was about saying eye to eye. Then you lost me. Because why would Chrisean Rock have to depend on the government to take care of her child? This girl come to the internet every other freaking day and talk about how she made 5 figures? What she be saying? 5, 6 figures on Snapchat alone. She don't want to be bragging how much money she made. She swears she'll make so much money screaming. If she can make money screaming, she don't have to be in the clubs to scream. She don't have to be in a club to record music. And Blueface House is a whole studio. So she can record her songs there, still put her songs out there, and go to churches. That means she don't have to be running all around America and going to clubs to perform. She can just go to church on Sundays and perform there, or go to different churches, but she can slow it down. Definitely. And she swears she swears she made so much money on Snapchat alone. Why would she have to depend on government? And then Blueface was gonna give her $40,000. Girl, it's people that have multiple kids that don't even make $40,000 a year, make right at $40,000 a year, and they be straight. And she wasn't gonna have no rent. She wasn't gonna have to go find her house or nothing. She had a house to stay in. She wasn't gonna have to pay no bills, and all she had to do was just sit there. Why would she have to be on government assistance? What in the world? Where her income supposed to come from? The girl said she make all that money on Snapchat. What the hell? Man, Blueface, why is it smoke and mirrors? She was living there. How was it smoke and mirrors? How was it smoke and mirrors when she was back at the house? What is you saying? What is you saying? And she could get a regular job at that. She ain't gotta be this big old superstar. Like old girl saying in the comments. Shit, get you a work from home job or something. But you had money. He said he'd give you $40,000, and you swear do you not remember all that money she said she make on Snapchat? Just alone. Just for her getting on there and telling y'all about her life. This before she even got back out here doing music again. Why y'all just get so dumbfounded about what the girl be saying?
Yeah, cause she told
So
us.
how her family trying to get all this money out of her if she ain't making it? She just now started doing shows again. How she provide for her whole family? How the whole family depended on her when she was sitting down and she wasn't making her money before she started back doing these shows? Come on now. Come on now.
Make it make sense.
Know what it is. Junior wasn't progressing. Blueface wanted her to stay home for the baby to improve, but she's so busy trying to. Exactly. Exactly. If y'all believe, exactly. If you believe it, it's read your words, baby. If you believe everything, you'll fall for everything. Exactly. Exactly, Mimi. Exactly. Exactly. And y'all be believing what Chrisean Robbie said is crazy.
She talking circles about herself.
Oh my God. She the one said she making all that money. Why? But why you gotta put her automatically on government assistance though? It was crazy work when her baby daddy is Blueface. It's like what?
Yeah,
He ain't broke. Yeah, everyone has choices, but when you have kids, you don't make your choices based on what's best for you. You make your choices what's the investment of what's best for your kids, and that's what jobs or anything. Do you not know how many different jobs I had just because the jobs weren't, the hours weren't matched with this, or you ran out of points because your child, this child sick this week, the next child sick in a couple weeks, now you sick, or you got to do this and you got to do that, and you ain't got enough days or sick time and stuff to cover these days, so you got to, or you make enough money to make it to your kids. You make enough money for your kids to participate in sports, but with that job, you can't even watch your kids participate in sports, so you switch to another job where you can do, but you know how many adjustments you got to make as a freaking mother, baby girl. You just do that. That's what you do for your kids. Them kids ain't asked to be here. We bought them here. You got to do what you got to do around them, period. Until they get old enough to do it themselves. What? Your choices is not your choices. You don't make choices depending on what you want to do once you have kids, baby. That's not how the world works, baby. That's why she can't call her deadbeat, baby. Yeah, most people say she needs to stay off the internet. Yeah, she do need to stay off the internet. Maybe. But if that's where she making her money at, stay on the internet. But when you on the internet, show yourself in doing positive stuff. Spend time with your son. All that time she's spending doing all this living with that man, if she would have just been taking Junior to the park, like I said, showing when at certain times of his life, showing him doing his belly time, showing when he was about to cry. Oh, get ready with me and Junior. Oh, we about to go to the park. I'm gonna take him. Just stuff like that would have got her way more views, way more positive. She would be way more further ahead than doing the stuff that she's doing, baby. What? Kept going to church, having him, baby, like, you know what I'm saying? If she would have kept doing what she was supposed to be doing, or she record what she's supposed to be recording, all this stuff, she want to do a 24-hour screaming now when her life doing what her life doing when she was supposed to go godly is not good. You feel what I'm saying? She should have been doing a 24-hour screaming when she had her baby. And maybe showing us him, she trying to teach him how to talk, how to walk, just feeding time, just this us time. We're watching a movie. You know how many, like, what? You see how much True Legend got his own stuff. She got started Junior Instagram page when he was born, just like Brett and Judy started True One. They keep everybody posted. You don't want to do that. You brought everybody into this and now keep us posted on the good, in the bad, in the ugly, baby. But people are more interested in what you're doing for your child and yourself, in the betterment of yourself, getting more godly than what you're doing out here at these streets, running around acting like you sucking your man's Peter with her in the public. Like, what? If your man would give you 4,000, I'd say, "How would you take that?" But if you didn't want that at all, she would want it to be out and about. Exactly. I damn sure would take it. Absolutely. But Chrisean hasn't done that, and she's running around the streets entertaining the other man other than her own son and get him help that he needs. Exactly. That's her choice. She to show what she wants, though. We expect from others what we may do. People are right. Y'all always say that she got a choice to show us what she wants to show. She's showing us all this other bull crap that we don't want to see. What the hell? What the hell? That's what I'm saying. And when y'all say stuff like that, that's why she keep doing that same dumb stuff. Is what I'm telling you. Like, come on now. And no, I personally wouldn't have taken 40K for a man that his mama says don't want her anyways. What you mean don't matter about him want her? What her child? What taking care of you? See, that's what's wrong with people. Y'all worried about the man. That man ain't even there. He in prison. He ain't even out. So that 40K for you to sit there and stay in his house. What? What? You wouldn't? See? Yeah. It's people like you. Oh my God. It's her screen and this, not ours. Oh my God. If the family is still mentioning that he need assistance and she's not taking care of that, that's a major problem. Exactly. He still calls shot for his side. So what? What else does she need to be focused on right now? Be for real. What else does she need to be focused on besides her son with special needs? And don't say we don't know what he got. No, I don't know exactly what that boy got, but he is definitely has some special needs. Her niece even said it in that last post when she was talking about my mama sit here and take care of your son, not even knowing exactly what his needs are. Because you won't even give him social security number for him to take him to the doctor. Maybe I am, but sometimes when I wasn't invested to invest it not too long ago, but I got bored. I work third shift now, so hey, there you go. And that little helper got me invested because I sit there and watch that baby be born, and then I was kind of like I am. But I'll tell you what I tell most people, and it's okay because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's like this. I'd rather be a little invested and talking about some people that I never really meet. But I probably will go to one of the Tasuki shows. But talk about people I really never meet than to be messy around where I live at. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's messy on the internet and messy in real life, and then, or they not messy on the internet and they like real messy in real life. Like they be all in everybody's business in real life and keeping up what people doing around them for real and all that stuff. I don't worry about what people around me got going on, but I started watching baddies and stuff and started watching the Chrisean, and then I watch her have that baby. So yeah, I'm a little invested in her, and it's okay. It's all right. Y'all don't forget to come in and like and subscribe. Hey, Dion. I think we all is at this point for real, and it's okay, Mimi. And I get a little hype when I talk sometimes when I go back and forth, but I like the convo. I like the dialogue. I appreciate it. And no, I'm not giving anyone my child social security information when I know there's fraud going on. Well, hello. Well, baby, you need to get. People wouldn't have to ask for that stuff if she already had it in play. That's the whole point. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had to give nobody my kids social security number because you know what? When I sent them with their people, they had Medicaid cards or insurance cards and all this stuff already. So they didn't have to call me. They needed to take them to the doctor. They could. You feel what I'm saying? When they was here in the same town that we stayed in, they had insurance cards and stuff. And these people who was taking care of my kids was on the list at the schools and at the doctor's office to be able to take them there and to give them people the right for if our child need to go to the doctors and get this done, they had the right to approve that stuff. But when you don't have all that stuff in play, you're going to have to do what you got to do. She don't have all that. She don't even have a bank account, baby. She didn't even have her own stuff. Like, what makes you think, man, come on. Let's be for real now. Who we talking about? Do I agree she should have it, even let her sister take care of him? Nope, but he's not my child. Why should her sister took care of her? So why she can't take care of her son? At some point, she was babysitting her too. Like, y'all people be so against her family and try to tell that girl to leave her family alone and they family this, they family that. Hell, ain't nobody family perfect. You feel what I'm saying? But if she listen to people like y'all, that's why she in the position where she is. She ain't gonna have nobody. And all these people that telling her to leave her family alone and her family this, her family that is not gonna really be there for her and Julia and don't really love her and Julia and don't really want that girl to do good. Because if they wanted her to do good, they'll start giving her advice like that. Now clock that. That's true. The baby's information is very important to secure. Yeah, if she have everything put in place. That's true. Chrisean lets these men do everything for her. She lost when she's not Exactly. So this will tell you they really did have a solid agreement. Exactly. That's true too. What happened to the lady on the video? What lady take care of her own kid? Exactly. Her sister, Tarina, is portrayed to be the wise one about business, so she had made sure the agreement was in place. They probably did have a solid agreement, but Chrisean broke it. Haven't said none of that, so I'm not the y'all. That's her sister. Take care of her own kid, not auntie. Go over and beyond Virginia. There's no trust between any of these sisters. Listen, sister, things happen. I don't understand. Like, y'all really be acting like people. Mama, what you had in the stove? Oh, yes, you did. Oh my God, my daughter. Let me step outside. My daughter not paid home. The smoke just going off now. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, freaking kids. Boy. I'm gonna sit in my car. So, that's what she did. Let's get up. But, like, even it, like, it don't even gotta be about a play being put together. Y'all ain't never even, like, when you send your kids to daycare or stuff like that, they have their Medicaid cards because if something happened, that way they have the insurance information. Like I could understand you not want to get nobody your social security number, your child's social security number. Like I said, nobody ever had my kid's social security number, neither. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I made sure they had what they need so they wouldn't need my kid's social security number. Is what I'm saying. What you mean it ain't the same? Her sister's the his full time caretaker. Is you serious? Mimi, you be losing it, Mimi. Mimi, is you a rock tar in disguise, Mimi? Mimi, you be losing me, Mimi. Oh my God. When my kids, we used to go to my in-laws. When my kids would go to my mamas or my sisters or stuff when they was younger and stuff, if I was gonna be gone for more than a day, or if I was gonna be gone and they had a doctor's appointment while I was at work or something, I would leave their insurance cards and stuff. That's just being a responsible mother. What are you talking about? What is certain documentation? Listen, I just said that they don't necessarily need the social security number, but you will need, if you're taking care of somebody's child, baby. If you're taking care, listen to me, I'm gonna calm down. If you're taking care of somebody's child, you may need their insurance card and stuff in case of emergency, especially if you're gonna have the child for more than 24 hours. And or if it's less than, if you're not going to be close, you need to leave that information. That way, if something happened, it can get taken care of. You ain't never seen like in movies and stuff, they ask you for your insurance information and stuff. Like, they do that in real life. Like, they ask you for your insurance information. It's okay. Exactly. When a woman say they don't want a baby, please believe them. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody want to keep on making all kind of excuses for this girl and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, Chrisean did not want Junior. I'm gonna repeat what I repeated way back earlier. So it really don't matter if Tessa's in the hospital or Tessa's in jail or whatever. All this is conjuring because of Chrisean and this baby that she didn't even want. Chrisean got all this going on within her family because she didn't want that baby. Chrisean was going to get an abortion. When they told Chrisean it was too late for her to get an abortion, it broke her, and she knew she was going to have the baby. and she had him, but she don't care for him. Especially when he came out, he ended up having special needs. But she was doing all the stuff that she was doing early on because she didn't care, because she was gonna get an abortion. But then after that, it probably just got harder. She was stressed out and stuff like that. And this is what people gotta understand about just thinking Chrisean just quit all that stuff cold turkey when she was pregnant, and like we didn't see her doing the stuff while she was pregnant. The girl was stressed out. I ain't saying that man wasn't stressing her out, and whatever else she had going on wasn't stressing her out. And when she would get stressed out, she would drink and she would smoke. And she did a lot of drinking and smoking. You know what I'm saying? She was stressed out a lot when she was pregnant, and she would get her a drink and she would get her some smokes in. And that's what it is. And unfortunately, that's why Dream got special needs. And unfortunately, that's why no one should expect her sister, even if that's her sister who already have 5 kids and a grandbaby of her own, to do anything for her child for free, especially for months and weeks and stuff at a time. When you was like I don't get it. She waited so long because she thought Blueface was going to change his mind and want the baby, probably. I don't know why she waited so long. Her sister said, no, she can't keep him. Okay, yeah, okay. I wish Tareen wouldn't have killed him. Honestly, I hate that for Tareen. And I'm going to leave that with you, Mimi. Because it don't matter who watches. Marsh and them complained about some of the similar things with Chrisean when they was watching the baby. That's what I'm saying. Chrisean have to be held accountable for what she do and what she doing as a mother, and not being like, she's not being responsible. She's not being responsible. Does she deserve to keep the baby? I'm glad you subscribed. Thank you, girl. Girl, I'm telling you, it's like, and I was telling Mimi earlier, y'all, sometimes that's another reason why I was a little nervous about going live. And this was one of the reasons why I wanted to get on YouTube, though, because when I do talk about stuff like that, I get very opinionated. And sometimes when I do, I might get a little loud, but I'm not really just trying to fuss and yell at nobody like I want to fight y'all or nothing. I just be trying to, like, come on now. I'm just trying to get y'all to sometimes see some of the stuff, because sometimes I see people comment stuff and I can't just tell everybody every post, like, did you not see this, or did you not see that, or do you not think about this, or did you not think about that? And so that's what, I'll be trying to get out here, because I don't always go with just what one person like, you know what I'm saying. I For the most part, I just, sometimes some stuff is just black and white. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Yeah, everybody can have an opinion, definitely. Now the baby's here, she still refuses to be here with him. Exactly, it won't run streets. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was even lost in the sauce and was caught up with what she was trying to make Blueface look so bad, y'all. When he was trying to say, well, he was gonna take care of the baby. Do 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 do. I'm like, dang, why he being so mean to her? Do 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 do. But what he was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he be saying sometimes wasn't resonate with us because of the way he was coming off. But I guess she the type of person that you gotta come off like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with me being a mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I notice with my kids, and I have kids. My kids are step steps. Like, my oldest two are 2 years apart, and then the last two are a year apart. So they like pretty much their steps. And when I used to say, like, sit down, y'all, be quiet, watch TV, don't do that, they'll still be running around like the Tasmanian devils, doing what they want to do. If I say, sit the F down, or shut the F up, sit your black you know what I'm saying? You can put a little sprinkle, razzle dazzle on what you saying on words, it hit different. And I feel like now I see that's why he used to razzle dazzle his words with her, because she don't listen. She hard head. We seen that. She don't like to listen. She don't like to listen to nobody. And that's why, I want to go back to even that when Tasiki, when everybody was like, oh, Tasiki hit her or pushed her or whatever when she was pregnant or whatever that night when she was drinking that Hennessy and stuff. Like, do y'all not understand where all that came from? Basically, Tasika's like, dang, Chrisean, you ain't really being yourself. You know what I'm saying? We was all, they thought they was going to, get lit a little bit and, go to a Dr. Well and stuff like that. She was like, but you ain't feeling too good, so I'm just going to calm down some. I don't like when you like that. You ain't yourself. And she was like, what you mean? She's like, you ain't like yourself. You usually just bubbly and stuff. You was just at my house. You was, jumping on my furniture and doing it. She was like, no, I wasn't. She was like, you was. She said, you was just, I was at your house, but I wasn't doing like that. Why you trying to look at me? She was like, so you didn't such and such, such and such. So basically, when Tasiki was saying something about Chrisean was jumping over her seat or jumped over her couch or something in her house when they was in a good mood and playful mood, when she was just at Tasiki's house, Chrisean felt like at that moment she was making her like look like she was a kid and she was little girl in her, so she got mad and that's why they start arguing with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a back and forth. Tasika's like, why are you acting like this? She's like, you was just acting like this girl, da 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 da. And she was like, stop looking at me. And then Chrisean pushed her and she was about to knock her head. She was about to knock her damn head off. Because why did you get that amped up by me saying that you was at my house being playful and you was in a good mood, you was in a better mood, and now you're here and you're in California and you just all down and depressed and sad, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And Chrisean was like, no, when I was at your house, I stuff on your house, I was sad because of my nigga. Da, 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 da. But I don't know. I say all that to say an $18 million in debt, who would really depend on him. And she told Tifa she had just left from the midst of the spirit with Blueface. Girl, I could put it on me. I was like, what happened? Damn, and with 18 million in debt, who would really depend on him? What you mean? And he still got his house. And she told Tifa she had just left the necessary with Blueface. Thank you. This was a great talk. You're welcome, Chanel. It really was. And they do look at her, but it was what it was. Everyone has something. Chrisean is no different. She's him. Yeah, she been mad when people look at her until it's that man she want to be up under and want to her man. She want a man to baby her all the time. That's what I'm saying. Don't nobody be trying to look girl her. What do y'all consider somebody look girl at you? Like, them telling her what she was doing at her house, how was that little girl in her? Like, when somebody try to tell you, like, I got a 19-year-old. And I tell her best friend, I tell my 17-year-old too. I got a 19-year-old daughter, 17. I tell my kids this all the time and their friends. Because I feel like it was yesterday and I'm about to go to my 20-year reunion next month. From out of high school. I feel like it was yesterday when I was their ages or whatever. And I remember older people telling me this and that and the other, and me not want to listen or looking at that situation, be like, how's she gonna tell me such and such, and she living like this, or how's she gonna tell me such and such, and she doing this and that and the other. And we never want to take people for what they saying because we looking at what they doing, but in reality, they just telling us that because they done been through it or what, and they don't want us to go through it. They know how it's gonna go, whether or not they being able to pull themselves out the situation or not. They know where it can lead to, so they be trying to forewarn us not to go that way. And we just want to be like, oh, I'm grown. I make my own decisions. I make my own mistakes. Come on, it's the same thing with her. She don't like when people tell her anything. Anything anybody tell her, she feel like somebody's trying to look at her. And people don't just be trying to look at her. If she start acting like a little girl, maybe don't want somebody won't have to look at her. You won't have to look at a grown ass woman. Can't nobody look at me. Because I'm a grown ass woman. You feel me? Also, when they try to create milestones for Junior, thinking we stupid, we don't see what we see, it makes us wonder. It makes us wonder more about what's really going on with him and why. And that's what I was saying earlier too. This message did not change because this Chrisean hard head makes a soft ass go back and forth, listen to all. They always try to look at. But exactly, I say that too, and that's one thing I was saying that I hate for. I really hate that for Tareen. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she was trying to be loyal to her sister, and just respect her sister wishes not to, disclose whatever going on with her son or whatever. They don't know exactly what's going. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like she did more so of keeping him off the camera a lot, but it was times where they was like what they were saying the other day when they was like, oh, he's running around now or something like that, or he walking or he'll be running soon or something like that. They start doing that where people start going hard against the Chrisean, and I don't think they care too much about how they go. Well, they don't like them talk about Chrisean neither, but they don't like people talk about Chrisean Jr. because they feel like they talking bad about him. You know what I'm saying? And so now that D-Day or, done came and she said what she said and then they said what she said, it kind of make them look bad because they was in on it when they was in on it. You know what I'm saying? And trying to make us look like we delulu when we know what's going on. Well, we know what we don't know, but we know. You know what I'm saying? We can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, Ray Charles can see it. I'm not gonna diagnose that child and say he got this or he got that because I don't know what he got. I'm not a healthcare professional and I haven't examined him. But I know what I see, and I know he's got special needs. I don't know what special need he has, but he do have a special needs, and it needs to be taken care of and took it seriously. And it seems like they maybe have had good intentions on trying to do so, but Chrisean is in denial about it. Like I heard her slip up one day even say that, God gonna handle it and she can pray it away. And I feel like that's what she was trying to do. And then now I don't know what she doing right now. She's spiraling out of control. But I know she still ain't went and got that baby yet. I do know that. I know that girl still ain't went and got that baby yet. And she's scared Tareen gonna beat her up, but I don't feel like Tareen would like dog walk Chrisean because she knows she can beat her. I feel like she like slap the shit out of her, and I really honestly feel like Chrisean need the shit slapped out of her. And like I heard somebody else say, I didn't really agree the way they said it, but basically what they said, and it kind of say like what you were saying to me about little girl and somebody, you know what I'm saying? When you the little sister, you even though it's your big sister, you're not going. I'm grown now. I'm not just gonna let you hit me. So now she gonna try to fight her back. You know what I'm saying? And it can get ugly. But at the same time, when everybody's seeing her spiral out of control, they trying to help her build herself back up, and she's still messing it up all over again. And then now she got Tareen and her family in the midst of it because they done had the baby and they covering for her too. It's just like when enough is enough, bitch. I'm gonna have to slap some sense into you. And you can't play with me like that. And you gonna stop playing with my family like that. You're gonna stop playing with my nephew. You're gonna stop playing with yourself. You're gonna stop playing with me. And you're gonna stop playing with my other siblings. And she might need it. All right, Chanel, you have a good one. I hope to see you back next time. What you mean it takes a village? She the one bragging about how much money she made. What part of that you keep on forgetting? And you remember how much money she said she was paying Marsh to babysit? I think somebody said that she was saying she was paying Marsh $1,000 a day to babysit. You know what I'm saying? Like it does take a village. And they were trying to be her village. But she tried to make it seem like people try to take advantage of her when she ain't even holding in her end of the bargain, ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing. And then she being disrespectful and she trying to bring down the family. Y'all don't notice that? Like she bring her family down more than she try to lift them up. But everybody be willing to help her. Even look at Chasity over there right now. Keep on living for Chrisean, talking about because she was just talking about how she let her baby die. She had all her fans all on Chastity tail a couple months ago. Oh, she let her baby die. I was having a baby. She did this and she did that and she got all these charges. Go look them up. But now she best friends with her. Come on now. What you mean it's about money? Money make the world go round, baby. It ain't gotta be about money. They was have. I'm pretty sure she didn't have no money. They would still babysit. But if she has the mean to pay for, if she has the mean to go do this and do that and do that and do the other one, why wouldn't you want to make sure the people take care of your child is taken care of? What? She didn't. Chrisean was talking junk first, and she said what she said, and what she said and what nothing she said was a lie, and she didn't even go in on Chrisean. What is you talking about? She didn't say nothing bad about that girl. Exactly. It's about her investing time with that, taking care of her own freaking child. Point blank, period. Like, she didn't even, you see how we didn't even know the details about her having to get the cake at the last minute, none of that. Terrain didn't come out and say none of that until after Chrisean want to talk junk for days about that girl, want to keep on talking junk about that girl. But she didn't even, but we did hear, but it was all because Chrisean was recording herself that she had already told Chrisean she wasn't making that baby birthday a priority. That's the whole thing. She don't even make her child a priority. The other people got to make her him a priority, and she gonna do everything else, and they supposed to keep on turning. Like, come on now. What you mean? So did Terrain pass us to take care of her kids when she did have them? Who knows? Like I said, I paid my mama to babysit my kids, me and my sisters. Some people do. What is you saying? Listen, I understand some of y'all parents and some people can watch people for free and da 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 da. But when you know certain family members own certain budgets or they have certain things, whatever, people pay for childcare. Yes, to their family members. Yes. What you mean? I'm simply saying don't take on something you weren't fully prepared to take on. Everyone's different. All I'm saying. What you mean fully prepared? Shit. So what you say? She supposed to be fully prepared. She supposed to be willing it. She supposed to be prepared to keep Chrisean for like have custody of Chrisean Jr. Is that what you're saying? Like what? Like when we used to, even when my mama used to watch our kids, like some people they drop their kids off to their grandparents' house or to the babysitter. They have snacks and stuff already there to fix the food. When we used to drop our kids off, we drop our kids off with food and everything and pay the babysitter. And it was our mama. What is you saying? My mama didn't have to do nothing because those were our kids. And guess what? If she did a help on a light bill or a water bill or a rent or anything in between there, we'll do that too. What is you saying? Why would she have to make herself so prepared to take care of somebody else's child if she just need to be sending the money when she's supposed to send the money? And the girl never said that the girl didn't never send her money. She said she didn't send her the money the way she trying to make it seem like she sent it to y'all. I guess when certain things was needed or certain things was not supposed to take care of, she was supposed to send money. She wasn't doing it when she was supposed to be doing it on time, and then she tried to make it seem like the girl tried to use her. And baby, no, I googled it earlier. How much like Cardi B and Beyonce now pay for their nannies? Cardi B paid her cousin. I paid $3,000 a week to babysit her cousin. That's family. She bragged about how she gonna do it. Exactly, she bragged about all the stuff she was gonna do and wasn't there for a fucking minute. And Randy, now did y'all miss the part when she came to Terrain house, dropped the baby bag off and told the nephew to shush, don't say nothing about her being in the house and kiss the baby and ran out the house when Terrain started coming down the steps. And a boyfriend told her, I'm live. And the boyfriend told the driver to go, 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 go. And she ran from a child. Like, come on now. She didn't even spend a whole lot two different financial systems. Okay, compared to what you mean. She bragged about how she gonna do is that the thing is this, baby. This is what you don't understand. And it ain't even about people counting nobody's pockets. It's a whole different story when somebody's staying in your house day in and day out. That girl can't move the way she wants to, whether she want to get some Peter Weeder, she want to go to the movies, she want to take her kids somewhere or do anything. She can't do none of that because she got Chrisean's baby. So whatever else she need, and Chrisean on there telling her boyfriend, baby mamas, to go, let's go bad for bad, let's go dollar for dollar, these bees broke and stuff like that. She need to be getting that. She can brag to. She really trying to, like that girl said, let's go baby for baby. She want to go dollar for dollar with Bino's baby mama, but she can't send her sister no dollars for her baby. Come on, Mimi, you losing me again. You losing me again, Mimi. You losing me again, baby. Like, come on. Why would you want somewhere your child gotta be at, your child being raised at, not taken care of? Why would you want that person? I don't give a f what it was. If you can go and spend all this money in these hotels and on these flights and on this food and at these games and on this jewelry and on these clothes and stuff like that, why you ain't making sure your child taking care of the people who taking care of your child taking care of too, baby? She ain't even got her own house that she paying bills in that she gotta take care of neither. She ain't got no fucking car. She ain't got no car insurance. She ain't got no house. She ain't got no light bill. She ain't got no cable bill. She ain't got no water bill. She ain't got no daycare bill. And because she got the babysitter that she don't want to pay. She ain't got no bills. She don't pay for no insurance for herself or her child. What does she got to pay for besides her babysitter? Besides her running around doing what she want to do. Girl, shit, that girl did not sign up, girl. There you go with her, somebody signing a contract. You trying to do everything but hold that girl accountable. And that's why she do what she do. She did spend more time with Bino while she was in Baltimore. Wanna, hey Wanna, how y'all doing? Hey Dion. She told Bino she can't spend her. That's exactly what I said a while ago. I'm glad you in here, Wanna. I said the same thing a while ago. I said it's even on her live when she was sitting there when the conversation came about when Tareen was asking who all was coming to the party. And she said, me, you, Takashi. She's like, you bring him to the party? She was like, yeah. I mean, he's gonna be in Baltimore. That's who I'm gonna be with when I'm in Baltimore. What? You just told everybody else the other day you was gonna be with your child. You gotta go to Baltimore because you gotta be with your child for his birthday. You gotta get this done for his birthday. You gotta move this one. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. You gonna spend child. Now you gonna be with this nigga when you in Baltimore. How you gonna be with him and your child? Because she wasn't with her child for real. Like all the way up until the morning, I'm thinking she gonna wake up to her child for his birthday. We didn't even wake up to her posting her child for her birthday. She posted him all day. The nigga all day on her story. Didn't even post her child to the next day. Hey, good. Thank you for the subscriber. Thank you. It, it what you mean? Of course she grown. And that's what I'm saying. She's grown and she got a child now. And she got a child and she gonna have to take accountability. What are you talking about? The people in her life is trying to do it. That's the whole thing. People have a problem with the people in her life trying to hold her accountable. When the people in her life try to hold her accountable, you know what people say? Oh, they just want her money. They just mad because she ain't giving them no money. They just mad because she ain't giving them no money. It's just always about money. It's always about money. It ain't ever about her, the people really holding her accountable. When Carlissa do it, oh, she just jealous because she really want to be with Blueface. She just mad because Chrisean with Blueface and not her. And that was, oh, she just mad because she can't see Junior. She just mad because she jealous of Blueface. She jealous of Chrisean. She jealous of Chrisean. It's everybody. It's always everybody else except for Chrisean. When people hold her accountable that actually know her, y'all got something to freaking say. Like, y'all don't even really know them in real life, just like I don't. But from what I can see and from what her people that know her saying, baby. But that's what I'm saying. People do gotta hold. You said people trying to hold grown people accountable. So at some point, people do gotta hold people accountable, and it's good for people that's close to you to hold you accountable. But sometimes people don't take those people for what, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's been times even when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, when people that was around me, that was a little older than me or older than me, way older than me, try to tell me so, sometimes I didn't want to listen, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they was in a situation that was just as bad or this was worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna try to tell me this and you doing that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even walking what you try to tell me, whatever. But sometimes people tell us those things or try to tell people those things because they done been there, they done that, and they know what kind of hurt it can bring, whether or not they done got back out the situation or not. They know what kind of hurt it can bring, so they be trying to prevent you to doing the same thing. I do it to my kids, and that's what people be trying to do for her. But when people always try to make the excuse that, oh, she's just growing up and she's young, she's not getting no older, and that baby ain't neither. Like, people be forgetting. Everybody want to be focused on how she feel and what she going through, and they're not thinking about Junior. What the fuck about Junior? What about Junior? Shoot, yeah, they say the law, by law the child live with Tareen. By law the child live with Tareen anyway. Y'all got to think about the what they call it, how these people be getting in these people houses without paying them, and getting away without paying them no rent. The squatter laws, and even not even just like with the squatter law. I remember when my dad had a girlfriend, and he used to drive trucks, and he'll be out of town sometimes for a few days, and me and his girlfriend got into it or whatever. And so he had told me just to call the police because things had started getting physical or whatever. So the police came, and guess what they told me? And my daddy on their phone. She didn't have to go nowhere because she had been living there more than 30 days, and she had closed there. And we'll have to give her, he'll have to give her a 30-day notice of eviction. So at the end of the day, once somebody's staying at your house or your dwelling, they got closed there, they've been staying there for so long, by law, they stay there anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't put nobody, you can't put a grown person out your house if they've been staying there for a certain amount of time and they got clothes in your house. So really, Chrisean Jr. stay there anyway. For real, for real. Chrisean got above her head like every other adult. Baby, it ain't about Chrisean. Mimi. That's what you keep on forgetting. Okay? When you and Chrisean both understand it ain't about Chrisean, that's when Chrisean get it. It's not about Chrisean. It's all about Junior. It's about Chrisean Jr., not Big Chrisean. Exactly. She sure could have. Definitely called abandonment. Definitely could have called CPS. But she still is trying to save her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't really want to see Chrisean in no bad situation. You know what I'm saying? She don't. She want her to grow the fuck up. And don't be trying to bash and do wrong to the people who doing right by y'all. Did y'all not hear what Chrisean said the other day when she was walking out the game and when she was joking around about having the police go with her to Ring House? That girl literally said, I don't need nobody no more. I don't need nobody. I'm married now. I got me a husband now. I got me a husband. My son got a daddy. I don't need nobody no more. Me, Tadashi, about to run this up with Bravo. Da 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 da. I don't need nobody. That's what she was saying. But yet she still ain't came to pick up her child. And then she talk about her and Tanashi about to run up some stuff in with Bravo. But did y'all catch when the cameraman caught her and Dale Bino talking about Bravo in the dressing room? And she was talking about she couldn't wait to snitch about what Bravo said because Bravo told her that she need to because Baba told her that she don't need to get so close or maybe not need to have him and everything she got going on business wise and just focus on herself. And because she just went through that with Blueface and she was like, nah, he cool or whatever. And she said Baba was trying to make it seem like, well, I mean, you could use him to run it up or whatever, but you don't need to get too serious and stuff. Do it, da da da. And then B don't end up saying some stuff like, oh, he would have robbed Bravo, he would have took his chain or did this and that and the other. All this stuff went on in the dressing room and stuff, all after she done left her daggone baby and her food to freaking LA. And y'all still trying to make excuses for her. Like, she burning bridges everywhere. Bravo the one been getting her all these bookings. She think Bino love her. And he got a child that ain't even one yet. She talking about getting all Blueface's tattoos covered up and putting Tadashi. Like, I don't know. I feel sorry for the baby. Everything Ronnie said is coming to pass. Exactly. Exactly. Including him being the daddy. Because the older Chrisean Jr. get, the more and more he look like Ronnie. The older Chrisean Jr. get, the more and more he look like Ronnie. And like I said, was saying earlier, if anybody new getting in here, I had put out there the question, what y'all think gonna happen when Blueface get out? With all this stuff going on with Tareen and Chrisean and her not having a stable place to stay, don't have a stable babysitter for Junior, and running around smoking and drinking, hanging with this boy doing this and the other one. And when he get out, y'all think he'll try to get the baby? Or do y'all think when he get out and he try to get the baby, that's when we gonna find out Bernie really the daddy, because Chrisean gonna be like, he ain't the daddy anyway. But if what Chrisean was saying was true, and she changed his last name on his birth certificate to Porter, he do got a little leeway to try to go ahead and get a DNA test. So what y'all think about that happening with the baby now? And that's really the most important thing is Chrisean Jr. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even said, like, I don't feel like Tareen is not taking good care of him, but I feel like it's like they said, they don't have, I guess they don't have insurance cards and stuff like that for him. So therefore, they can't even take him to no doctor. He ain't getting no therapy. He's not getting all the stuff that everybody been thinking that he could be getting. The niece basically done said he's not getting that because they don't even have his information to take him to the doctor and stuff. So when is somebody gonna care about this baby getting on his feet and walking and getting some speech therapy before he can start saying some words? When is somebody gonna care about Junior? He is really small, and people was brought that up too. And people brought that up too. Hold on, this part is she is better hurt more than her husband this year. Julia still drinking milk. Exactly, Warner. That's what I was about to say. That's and that exactly. It's like that. He's small, and when Tareen was live, Tareen said she got to the birthday party that the baby didn't have no milk, and she had to leave to go get the baby some milk before he can eat. Now this is the one that take care of the baby all the time. So it sounds like he still must be on formula, or they still giving him formula for whatever reason. So is it because he can't swallow? He might can't swallow stuff. I was a CNA coming out of high school. I took care of some babies that had feeding tubes or whatever. They was walking and talking and stuff, but they had little things on their day because they had to eat out of feeding tube for a little while longer because of them being preemies and stuff, I guess, for being preemies or whatever. But like, is it something going on that he can't eat properly or whatever? Because why? I ain't no way a 2-year-old still drinking formula milk that she had to leave to go get milk. Because they was at a place that they probably would have had like cartons of like regular milk for him to drink. Yeah, the same sister that had him. The Blueface don't want the baby. He might not, but he probably don't want. He probably want better for the baby. Yeah, it probably was an issue when she was locked up. That's what I said. Poor Jane needs a pizza. I definitely said that, Mimi. That's what I said. That's where Tareen gonna kind of get some backlash from. You know what I'm saying? Because she really done had the baby this whole time on and off for for the most part more than anybody else. And so was he never getting certain care? You know what I'm saying? I think Blueface was accepting Junior as long as Chrisean was going to be with him. But now that she was being that's the Wanna clock it, Wanna. Thank you, Wanna. I said the same thing. So Kiki Wyatt's baby has major health concerns. She still works and travels, but but she has a team. You get what you're saying? She has a team. So the Beyonce and Cardi B now, they got a team, and they paid that team good money to take care of those kids, especially the ones with special needs. Mimi, listen to what you're saying. And Wanda, back to you. Exactly. I said the same thing earlier. I said it could be one or two things, because somebody was saying something about him not telling the baby happy birthday. And basically about when Carlissa was, even when Carlissa said that he don't care, that Blueface don't care about what's going on with Bino or whatever. And I was for sure thought that he was gonna say something when that little when somebody made that little AI about him getting out of prison and Chrisean and Bino and Blueface. That was so distasteful. But Chrisean did a reaction to it on Chaotic's Live, and Bino shared it. So both of them must like it. But anyway, when Blueface didn't respond to that either, I was like, either Blueface trying to make sure he don't get in no trouble before he can get on out, and then he gonna get that baby, and or that wasn't his baby. Like, he already knew, because who would call their baby, say their baby looked like Charles Barkley, and say all the stuff that he said about the baby in the first place? It was really their baby. Even he knew he knew they wasn't his baby, but once Running got killed, he was just gonna step up and just be the daddy. But now that Chrisean said he got a daddy and Bino gonna be the daddy, he just gonna let Bino take over. That was my thoughts about that. I know, Mimi, you know what you're saying, but did you listen to what you're saying? You was like, you saying Kiki baby has major health concerns. She still works and travel, but he has a team. But you're talking about how Chrisean shouldn't pay Tareen a certain amount of money for taking care of her child because that's her sister, woody woody woo. And when I'm telling you, if he got special needs and stuff like that, she could take her with her, but she gonna have to get team. She gotta have the money. She gotta have the money. Chrisean don't got the money to do it. She did, she would be doing it. And then the thing is about the documents, like I said, they didn't use them when she was locked up neither. First, they didn't really know how long she was going to be locked up, and they didn't know she was going to get locked up, so they weren't prepared to have the stuff. So it wasn't like she went and turned herself in. She got locked up on some humbug stuff. So they didn't have the stuff, and they just did what they could do. If they couldn't get the information, like I said, that just goes for the more to say that he really wasn't going to the doctor regularly. Maybe she'll take her to the emergency room every now and again just to make sure he got a little checkup, but he wasn't going to no regular doctor even when she was locked up. No, I ain't trying to insult nobody. He doesn't call Chrisean Jr. and tell her the jail fund he might can't understand, but he can call. But we don't know. But we don't know if he called Chrisean Jr. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times, that's when somebody even said something about him telling Chrisean Jr. happy birthday. Like, y'all know when him and Chrisean was good, every time he would call and stuff like that, Chrisean made sure we knew. You know what I'm saying? Um, then she got to more. I think she said she even blocking her. She changed her number some. So I don't think they do. They don't think they have no contact or whatever. So he locked up. So she said she changed her number and she don't want no contact with him. So he probably can't get in contact with her. Yeah, he might have could have told somebody to write it on his Instagram or something like that. But I don't even think he did that for the other kids. You know what I'm saying? And he talked to them because he was able to talk to them on their phones, and it was posted because the people who they was with posted it. You know. And no, maybe I ain't trying to insult you. Let's just say her family, her mother was there for her. Look at this guy, she's on living. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And somebody even brought that up, and they was like, everybody talking about Alexis Scott, this, that, the other, but Alexis Scott didn't even have her baby at first. Her mama did, and that was true. You know what I'm saying? Alexis Scott, mama did. I think she had her daughter at first at the first beginning of taking care of her. And I don't know if it wasn't because she didn't know how to take care of her daughter or what it was. And she was out making money. But her daughter was always in a safe environment. She sent money to her. She never, like, you know what I'm saying? And she never was real secretive about what was going on with her child or whatever. And then I guess when she got to the place where she can stop work, she done made enough money, she can stop work and she can be there. She did. But even if it was to the point to where she wanted to live her life a little bit more before she stepped down with her special needs child, at least she made sure her kid was in the right hands of somebody that she could trust that took good care of her until she was ready to. And that's all anybody want for Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. too. Like, you young, you want to be out here, you want to, want to be popping stuff, that's fine. But just get your child somewhere that he getting the help that he need and get to watching by somebody, good, safe environment and getting everything he need to be having. And then when you ready to sit down or made enough money that where you think you can sit down and you can just take it all in and you ready to take it all in, as a mother, then do that. But you still need to make sure he good. Mm-hmm. And then when Alexa Skywalker, and I had got some backlash because I had posted on somebody else's thing. I had commented because the comment that Alexa Sky had put on Chrisean's post for the baby's birthday got deleted. Like she deleted it minutes afterwards. Because somebody, one of the T pages that shared it, and I was like, I'm glad that she did that. You know what I'm saying? That was good encouragement. Hopefully it helped her. And somebody was like, girl, she already deleted it. I was like, what? And I went back and she had already deleted it. And I was just like, that's the problem. She just in denial. And that's why Chrisean ain't going to get the help she needs because she's in denial. That's a parent's choice. Exactly. Exactly, Juana Squirrel. Her mom did a lot in the beginning, a village. That's her parents' choice. She only trusted Tareen. She said that in Camden in the interview. Exactly, but look how she dogged Tareen. Tareen was the only one she trusted, but now she done put out that Tareen was the reason. I don't want to go over there to Tareen's because it'd be family, your own family, get you life in prison. She the reason why Mookie locked up. Tareen this and Tareen at the golly, but she doing this and she being evil. Look how she dragging even Tareen, the only one she said she trusted. That's what I'm saying. It's not everybody else. She gonna have to get herself together because can't nobody help her. She don't want to listen to nobody. Nobody. Not the pastors. You see, she don't even talk to when last time we see her talking to Arissa and her and Arissa doing their little, like, come on. Exactly. I understand. At the end of the day, Mimi, yeah, what everybody's saying is like, no matter, I feel like it's too many people concerned about how Chrisean feel and what Chrisean got going on. It's about Junior. You know what I'm saying? So whether it be that she do like Alexis Scott did and go ahead and give the baby to Tareen full time, or give the baby to Blueface or Clarissa or Carletta, whoever she decide to give her baby to, is gonna take good care of that baby until she ready to. While she out here running around, she can't half step and be on the fence when she have a child with special needs about how she going about taking care of him and making sure the people who's taking care of them is compensated for taking care of a child with special needs. Like, it's different. Like, you can ask even like a teacher that work in a regular school system, a regular public school or private school system compared to a teacher that work at a special needs school. It's different. It's different. It takes a lot more. It's different. Yeah. You from a large family? Yeah. Well, with that type of attitude, like I said, when she keep on rolling that she want to keep up thinking she can acknowledge stuff when she want to, how she want to, but in the midst of it, living her life all wildly and freely in the midst of saying she saves and renewed and sanctified. We seen her get rebaptized and all this stuff. Like, she's sending too many different signals. No one is going to take her serious. A lot of people aren't taking her serious no more. You know what I'm saying? So she's making it bad on herself. That's good. 14. That is a big feeling. Yeah. But that's what I say. Everybody act like that she supposed to just so supposed to like cut off. Some people feel like she supposed to cut off her family so much when we just see them firsthand with everything her family going through. You know what I'm saying? Our families go through stuff. Ain't nobody family perfect, whether it's big or small. She don't be expressing her love for her baby. She come on out. That baby, we ain't gonna start lying again. She barely talk about it. Like yesterday. She was saying at the game. She was saying, "Oh, I miss my baby for real. I wish I could be with him, but is she really missed her baby? when you grow and you got money and you got the means, if you want something, you go get it. You know what I'm saying? So if she missed her baby, she would have been with her baby. She wouldn't have ran out on her baby. She would have took her baby with her to LA like she was planning to. If she could have went in her sister's house to drop them baby clothes out and kiss him and ran out, she could have picked him up and ran with the baby. Now clock that. And she do say she love her baby or she miss her baby every now and again or whatever, but she talk more about and post more about that dude now than she do her child. And she was the same way with Blueface. Everybody was saying that even when she was with Blueface. It was like, damn, she care about Blueface more than she do the baby. What you mean, so what? You don't see that. Are you talking to B1 or are you talking to me? Because, I mean, my thing is the baby don't need to be in smoke shops and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Artists do travel with their kids, but they make sure that the kids have the proper team around them before they can do that. If Chrisean ain't making enough money to do that, she just need to sit down till she do. No, ain't nobody perfect. But people do gotta. What you mean? Who are you to tell somebody else they wrong? People do gotta to make people be accountable. Like, just think about it. If nobody would have ever said that slavery was wrong, bitch, we'll still be. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you to be worried. That's just how I talk. So I apologize. I didn't mean to say that. But what I'm saying is, if one nobody ever said, "Oh, slavery wrong," we would probably be black people would probably still be slaves. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is up to just regular people to point out when somebody is doing wrong. And it's not like all the time. You ain't got to nitpick and always be in somebody's life and say this, that, and the other. But when you put your life on a public broadcast like this, and this is what you want, because this is what Chrisean want. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying the other day. Oh, people just mad at her, because they going viral. What y'all going viral for is not nothing good. Just like when you was going viral with Blueface, it wasn't nothing good. When you go viral, it don't be for nothing good. You need to start going viral about something good, and it will be your child. So that's all everybody's saying. Go get your child. Go get him the help that he needs, and sit down and take care of him, and blog about that. Exactly. She's showing everything online anyway. And that's what I'm saying. They want to talk about, oh, she ain't got to tell this about her son. Well, why she keep on showing her son? She already see what people saying about him. So what? Like her niece said, she used her son as a pawn, like she do. Like she know that's how people keep talking about her. We don't really be talking about her. People be talking about Junior. They do. Because honestly, I think little True Legend, Braxton Judy's son might be autistic or something because he ain't talking yet neither, and he's still sucking about. I don't know why. Now Judy did try to get him off that bottle, and they said Brett wasn't going for him getting off the bottle. I don't know what the whole ordeal with that because he already too. He shouldn't be in the bottle. His teeth gonna be messed up. But they got the money to get the teeth right. But he don't talk. I ain't never really heard that little baby talk neither. You know what I'm saying? So. But they ain't said nothing about what's going on with him yet neither. But just like people talking about Chrisean, people have said that already about Brett and Judy too. And people always think that people just be trying to pick with Chrisean, pick with Chrisean, pick with Chrisean. No, people, when you put when these celebrities or whoever, when you put it out there, that's what people do. They're going to get their opinion. But at 12:30, I'm going to go ahead and pop off here. I've been on here about almost 3 hours. So I need to go back online and catch up and see what's going on. Just to recap, someone came in and said that Tessa wasn't in jail. She said that Tessa may be in the hospital. Something about a nervous breakdown. I will say I did see on an earlier post from Chasity. Chasity had said something about all this going on. Y'all gonna make Tessa have a nervous breakdown. Um, then, like I said, she posted some stuff about Chrisean, some other stuff, and then she ended up posting free Tessa. And then maybe an hour or so later, a couple hours later, after she posted free Tessa, Tareen posted pray for Tessa, and it was a picture of like um the blue and red lights outside, and she told Chrisean don't send nobody else to her house, and told her she done had she just it's been 2 days she need to come get her son, or why she ain't came and got her son or something like that. I have a short with that with those posters on there. So like I said, someone came in and said that thank you, me, you too. I'm gonna have to take me a nap. I gotta work tonight. But they said Tessa was taking her clothes off and fighting the police. She in the hospital. Oh man, y'all, we're gonna come back. And when I go catch up. Oh man. See, Chrisean, I don't know why Chrisean just didn't go get her own baby. This is sad. I hate that. Yeah. So if they saying you saying a mental hospital, that's what Mimi was saying. She was at a hospital, so that might be why Chasity is saying free Tessa. It's because she in a mental hospital, not because she's in jail. But when I was looking at everything and I got on live, what I was seeing, I seen police free Tessa, pray for Tessa, and I assumed that she was doing. Don't see nobody else in my house. I was assuming that she went to jail. So all that was allegedly, I might need to change the title of my thing if I can. But I guess she's not in jail. She's at a mental hospital. So pray for the Malone family. If you pray, if you care to, if you care. Just go ahead and pray for them. I'm gonna go catch up, and either I'll go live before I go to work, or I'll go live tonight when I go to work, y'all, and I'll just go ahead and look into all this. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank y'all for joining me. It's the Tea with Miss Lady E, and I'm out.